It is what it is.
Yep. I suppose I should switch this TV off.
All right, my friends, welcome to this evening's watch along. For the first time in centuries, we are back. And the watch along Juventus against Torino, Derby della Mole, the hated rivalry in Turin. Well, as we can see on the table, you don't have to look at the table. I'll tell you. We are in fourth spot where we shouldn't be, but we are. Torino are in 10th place, 2 games in a row they lost, so hopefully this will be their third. As for Juve, as we said yesterday, it is still 7 points behind Crapoli. We need to make it 4 tonight, my friends. So if you are in the chat, say hi and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't and like this very video. So on my right, I think it is, yes, this way, is Daniel from Juventinita. Great guy. Always a pleasure to have you back on the show, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Roman. It's awesome.
Sure.
It's gonna be a fun game.
Well, I hope it will be. I hope you win. I don't know. I don't care if it is fun, nerve wracking. I just need 3 points. That's
I agree.
that helps, you know. And below, down under, is of course Graham from Scotland.
Face Scotland.
Yes.
Happy to be back. Happy to be back.
Nice to see you, my friend. So, before we go anywhere, and we start the lineup before we start digging into this formation, how we're gonna play, and whatnot. A small disclaimer: those 2 guys were supposed to be 3 guys. Our good friend Aubert supposed to join, but unfortunately he is ill, so he will not be able to join us. But we sending our best wishes, speedy recovery to Aubert, and hope we will see him next time on the watch along. Disclaimer number 1. Disclaimer number 2. These boys right here are quality boys, so do follow them on Twitter. Do follow them wherever. Twitter is just like a virtual world; it's not real, but it could help those guys to have some followers, you know. So yeah, please do. They have some great takes. Maybe some of them are more radical than others, but it is what it is. All in all, great guys, and I'm happy to promote them in any way I can. So yeah. With that being said, let's do the preview of the game a bit. But before we do it, I gotta say hi in the chat. So we have Thug Sports all the way from India, and also Elias Juve says hi in the chat. So guys, if you're anyone else just joined the stream, smash your hi in the chat. Also, I want to see everyone.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. They're popping up. Dominic and Boshinho as well, of course. So, guys, below there is a lineup. Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Juan Cuadrado on the right back. Yes, Juan Cuadrado on the right back. Rugani Delict in the center of the defense. Alex Sandro gets the start on the left back. No surprise there, or is it? We'll talk about that. Zaccaria, Locatelli, and ever-present Adrien Rabiot in the midfield. And then, of course, the 3 boys up front. Dusan Vlahovic, Alvaro Morata, and La Joya, Paulo Dybala. So, boys, let's take a look at the obvious. Why are we still starting with Alex Sandro? Let's go with you, Daniel. I know you're one of the few, perhaps.
Well,
still,
speaking on behalf of the Alexandro fan club, no, I think he's going to give you the reliability. I think I'd like to see how he's going to mix it up with Morata. If Morata was kind of helping between the lines. So we'll see how that works out. But I think he's old faithful. He's reliable. I know a lot of fans, criticize the big gaff that he makes, but look, I think he's put in the minutes. He's able to play all these games, and I think he's the right choice. I always say this, everybody talks about Pellegrini, and I think him not getting selected to the Italian national team says volumes to me. And again, like I said, he played 3 games. So I think Alexandro's the right choice, especially with the Champions League coming up. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's a rotation. there in the midweek. But it doesn't seem like Allegri has a lot of faith in Pellegrini. He does in Alexandro, and I think deserving. He should start.
So, Graham, do you agree with that?
I mean, I think it just simply comes down to experience and continuity. Like Pellegrini's been given a few chances. He's looked good. I mean, he's I wouldn't say he's looked phenomenal. Where like you look at him and you go, this guy is immediately first team quality. He's going to be in the starting lineup. It's good to have competition. It's good to have the option of rotation. I'll fully admit and say up front that Alexandro has not had yet again one of his best seasons, but he's got the experience. He's been in plenty of derbies against Torino, so hopefully he has a good night. Especially for our strikes and with the Champions League coming up as well.
Yeah, good point. So in the middle of the defense, we have Daniele Rugani and Matthijs de Ligt. Of course, both Bonucci and Giorgio Chiellini are out with injury. And Danilo is out suspended. So basically, we have very limited options at the back. And Rugani gets to start. I don't know, Graham, are we nervous that Rugani gets to start?
Oddly, no. It's incredibly strange to say that because Rugani's had a good season. It's also strange to say. Like, I mean,
that's not
anytime
the
I've
sentence
seen...
you say very often.
No, definitely not. Especially considering the amount of time that Rugani's actually been at Juventus. But I mean, anytime you see his name in the starting lineup, usually you're dreading it, you're fearing the worst. But based on performances, if you don't think about the name, I've no problem whatsoever with him being in the starting 11. He's had a very surprisingly good season so far.
What'd you say, Daniel?
Yeah, I think no real surprise. But let's see if he can hold that form because he hasn't played in a little while since he was playing well. So as long as he can keep that up, I think he's done well so far. He's made some mistakes, but I think with De Ligt beside him, I think it should be fine. But we'll see. Once the whistle blows, we'll find out which Rugani we're gonna get. So
yeah, indeed, and the fact that we have this pairing against Torino, who are luckily, I mean, Andrea Belotti isn't exactly firing; he's firing blanks. 2 goals in 10 games, and it's just not good enough. Of course, he's been out with injury for a while, and there are contract talks and all that jazz. So I'm glad it's not against Villarreal away. If it's Villarreal away with Rugani, then I would not be saying I'm glad Rugani is starting. I would be a bit more nervous. But since it's Derby della Mole at home against Torino, who, I mean, I'm not so scared of their attack, basically, at least not through the middle. We should be fine with Rugani. And of course, De Ligt. The man, we talked about him already the whole week. May he renew his contract, or maybe he will leave this after this season. What do you think, guys? How important is De Ligt for this side?
Do you want me to take that first? Oh, go ahead, man.
No,
you go ahead, Graham.
I think he's very important. I mean, like, I don't have his age off the top of my head, but he's like 21 years old, 22 roughly. So he's got his entire career ahead of him. He's an absolute rock. The previous game against Atalanta, wasn't the result we were quite looking for, but that was a great performance from De Ligt. I mean, the amount of blocks he had, and he was just rock solid in defence. So he's been getting better and better. Like, I mean, we all know how good he was at Ajax. It took him a little while to get going at Juventus. We had the whole handball thing and everything in his first season, but he's really establishing himself in that defence for me. And whenever he's in it, I feel safe. It's just I think we'll have him for another 2 seasons. He will leave at one point, I believe, but I don't think he'll be leaving anytime soon, like this summer.
Yeah, I think all we can say is enjoy whatever happens for the rest of the season, and then let the rumors fly, and what happens, right? There's not much more you can say than what Graham put it. I mean, he's a stalwart, unbelievable defender. I know he made the foul in the game against Atalanta that obviously led to the free kick, but I think really there's nothing to complain about, to be honest. And I think he's like I said, he's young. He's going to be improving. So yeah,
there we go. Yeah, I mean, De Ligt is the future for me personally. I see the Juventus blood running through his veins. This is just, I cannot think. The leadership with this kid, and he is what, 22, as you said, Graham. I mean, if we are losing him this summer, we need to fill that void, and that void will be impossible to fill because one, he's a great player. Two, he's also a great leader, it seems, and there are not very many of those types of players out there, especially on the cheap. Since we're going down that route, with Arriva Bene saying a low wage bill and buying cheap, maybe selling on the high profit to get the money up. I get it, but with De Ligt, if we're going to find him a replacement, who is that going to be? I mean, there are talks of Romagnoli, there are talks of Rudiger, but neither of them are, for me, anywhere near the level of the Dutchman. So there we go. Juan Cuadrado on the right back. The dancing feet, as I like to call him. Juan Cuadrado gets to start. Why not De Chilio, Graham? What do you think?
Yeah. Now, the way I look at it, if you're wanting to attack, you put Cuadrado as the right back. If you're wanting to defend, De Chilio. Nothing has changed my opinion on Cuadrado. Good player. I just don't think he's a right back. He can give you benefits in attack. When you see him bombing forward, more so in the right winger position. I mean, he might start off as a right back, but when he goes forward up the pitch, he's more effective. Further back, closer to his own goal, Chesney, not so much in my opinion. So I always believe if Cuadrado's starting at right back, then it's an offensive tactic.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that, surprisingly to say, I would rather have Cuadrado as the right back than De Chilio. De Chilio is just too defensively, even in the last games he's played. He gets overrun quite easily. And he doesn't have the pace to go up and down the field like Cuadrado does. So even though we've seen Cuadrado make some mistakes, I would still take him personally as the right back until Danilo comes back, because that's really our main man now. But yeah, I think we'll see what happens with a young kid, Pobega, up there with Belotti. So it's going to be interesting.
Is Belotti starting, by the way?
I would assume he would be.
You would assume. Cuadrado.
I mean, if they're not, then they're in trouble.
Sanabria was going to be rumored as well, so we'll see. Cuadrado's right back mid-table clubs will work, but as soon as he plays there against big clubs, he gets exploited, says Gotnaldo. Welcome back, Gotnaldo, by the way. Yes, that's a good point. And, well, it's Allegri's decision, which is quite interesting because usually Allegri is all for the defensive mind in football, so De Chilio would be a much more logical choice. But then again, however you want to play it, maybe Cuadrado deserves to start this one. De Chilio has proven himself in the attack when he starts. He has had an assist. He has had good assists, even a goal, says Loreto. Well, yeah, it is what it is. I think De Chilio personally has improved this season, but enough to get a starter consistently? Not so sure. All right, so Alexandro, De Ligt, Rugani, and Cuadrado at back. In the middle, we have Zaccaria, Locatelli, and Rabiot. Well, no McKennie and no Arthur. Is this a right decision, Daniel, from Allegri?
I think you're going to have to rotate at some point. So, and with having the Champions League in the midweek, you're going to have to, change some things. I know there was a little bit of controversy of whether Locatelli was going to start, but yeah, I think it's a good call. I like to see Artur playing, and we'll see what happens. I think it's a good midfield. Should be good enough to beat this Torino side that's lost 2 in a row. So,
is there a reason? Do you think, Graham? Is there any reason as to why Zaccaria and Locatelli start today? Maybe Allegri thinks about Villarreal game, get them going. Maybe they will start together as well against Villarreal.
Oh yeah, Zakaria. I'm still trying to figure out how to properly pronounce his name.
Yeah.
I mean Zakaria. He looked brilliant in his debut. I believe he even got a goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I mean that's a perfect debut. I feel like we missed him against Atalanta, which is a surprising thing to say after a guy that's only played one game for us. So the more game time he gets, the more he's going to gel and the more chemistry he'll get with whoever's in midfield with him. And I would argue that Locatelli's our main midfielder, and then it's just a case of building around him and making the midfield actually solid. I think Zakaria brings more stability to the midfield. I think we've really been lacking someone that can both defend and attack. And from what I've seen so far, I'm not going to pretend that I saw him at his previous club, but from what I've seen of him in a Juventus shirt, he can do both. And we've been crying out for a midfielder like that.
Yeah.
And when I said Artur, I meant Zakaria.
Yeah, where is Arthur, by the way? Do we think that he will stay for next season?
He's in London, hopefully.
Why?
I don't know. Who knows, Roman? It doesn't seem like Allegri has the faith, and if you're not going to play a guy, then you got to move on, right? With all the financial stuff that everybody's talked about, you can't have guys that aren't putting in minutes.
There's a question from Thug Sports. This midfield looks more stable. Is that so? Yeah, I mean, in my personal opinion, yes, I think this is a much more stable, and the duties on the pitch are more easy to spot between the players. So Locatelli will be much easier to understand that, okay, Locatelli will be the offensive one, the most offensive one of those three. And then Rabiot and Zakaria will work around him. So this is just a more stable formation. Yes, with Arthur, of course, in there, you get to have very, very deep midfielder with Arthur, and and that leaves big spaces in the midfield, I think, actually, with Arthur being very, very deep at times. So probably this formation, Zakaria, Rabiot, and Locatelli suits our midfield the best. But we'll see what happens against Torino tonight. Maybe we'll be completely mistaken. And Juric, of course, who is coach of Torino, he knows his traits. He knows what to do with Juve, and I bet you that they will press up high and stress our midfield. So, it'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting. So, there is a question also from Boshinho. Let's take this one. We're playing 3 in the midfield. We have only 5 players available for this position. Imagine one of those 5 gets injured. Then you play Bernardeschi or Danilo. Why for Jolly want to get the chance? Who wants to answer that one? Graham.
Go ahead, Graham.
Well, I mean, Bernardeschi's played in the centre of midfield before. Emergency option,
Yeah.
Like the midfield has been an issue for quite some time. At least we're going some way to address that. You know what I mean? Like I felt we needed a more defensive-minded midfielder in there, because when you looked at everyone we had available, like I expected Weston McKennie to be that. I thought he was going to be the defensive-minded midfielder, but for me, he's more upfield than he is defending at times. You know what I mean? Like he's more of a kind of box-to-box style. He's back and forward. Locatelli, he's more offensive, I believe. Like when we seen him for Italy at the Euros, he was getting forward and actually scored a goal for Italy. And then Arthur, you just explained it yourself, Roman. He's more a deep line playmaker. He's more deep. So I think, Bernardeschi, he's the emergency option, I would say, for central midfield. As we know, for Allegri, he's very reluctant to, give youth an opportunity, or reserve players, shall we call them, like Fagioli, an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm surprised Boshinho asked that, because if we've seen anything from, the past, and even hearing the rumors about Sule getting moved, I'm not sure why we would expect any youth to come in anyways. Ake gets 4 minutes. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not very happy about that, but I won't get too excited yet. The game's still to come.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. All right. So, No, yeah, that's a good comment from Max. Actually, by the way, we have to highlight this one. I think Allegri might start these three midfielders against Villarreal. Locatelli is a starter, and with Zakaria and Rabiot, you get physicality, defensive stability. It's a good point. I guess for the first game, it's important. Good point from Max. Love it. Thank you so much for joining, Max. And also, I see Divial is in the chat as well. What about Rovella? What about Rovella, Daniel? Another youngster,
again, it's a youngster. I mean, look, if they're going to bring him back, it would be nice. But again, you got to play these guys. You have to give them the trust to be able to put in the minutes and get the experience, and just be able for them to lay it out there on the line like Ajax does. If you're not going to do that, then it's going to be the same story, rinse and repeat, Groundhog Day. We go over and over again. Switch the name, and and it's going to be the same scenario. So, what about Rovella? If they're going to go ahead with Allegri still, then status quo from me.
I mean, it's a history of Juventus, isn't it? Like, if you go down over the years, how many times opportunities do we actually properly give youth team young players? I mean, you could say it off the top of your head. Claudio Marchisio. That's it. Marchisio, when you really think about
it. Paul? Perhaps? Paul Pogba?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't a youth team product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you mean, homegrown. Yes. Yeah. Marchisio was the last one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and that pains me to say. It's like 12 years ago or something. No, 20 years ago.
I think Bochinho has a question about Ramsey. I think we should cover this, no? After that game against Dortmund.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't remember him playing, to be perfectly honest. I might be wrong. I don't remember seeing Ramsey at all in that game, but I mean, if you want to talk about the impact for Juventus, it's brilliant, fantastic, because we get a certain percentage of his wages off the wage bill, because he is making far too much. On the flip side, for Scottish football, it's actually been tagged and hyped up as like the biggest transfer since Paul Gascoigne. I certainly do not believe that. I certainly don't.
Wow.
But it's a coup. It's a get for Scottish football, definitely. But I just hope he gets more minutes and actually puts in a good performance, so as we can get Ramsey gone permanently.
Well, his CV is impressive, no? Arsenal, Juve,
Yeah, so is Danilo's.
So is Danilo's, but Danilo, don't
You're gonna get hate for that one.
We love Danilo. All right, and finally, all the way up front tonight, 22 minutes to go until the kickoff, and of course Dybala, Vlahovic, and Morata all the way up front. How do those three work for you, Daniel? Do you like what you see, or?
Yeah, I think if they're on point like they were, obviously, hopefully it's better than the Atalanta game and they can finish their chances. But if they do that, they put some balls in early and rotate and get ready for the midweek. But we'll see again. It's going to be all up to them. But I think now they should be on the same page. There's no excuses. But I've liked what I've seen out of all three of them. That's for sure. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, what changed with Vlahovic arriving is, of course, I think every player got better, got much more clear idea as what they're supposed to be doing on the pitch. With Morata playing on the left, he gets more space, he gets to work properly, not being that physical because I don't think he's strong enough. And Dybala also gets this target man next to him, like Higuain was at times, like Llorente and Mandzukic. Now he gets Vlahovic, and I think this trio has the great potential. I think if they work together, if we sacrifice for each other, I think they will do quite well. Question is though, will Dybala stay for next season, Graham? That is the big question here.
Well, he's certainly,
and Morata.
Morata's. I'll go with the easier one of the two. Morata, I don't think he's worth the price tag. Roughly a total of what, 50, 60 million, something like that. Maybe more. Maybe I'm undervaluing him. But Morata, I have never ever seen him as a full-on striker, a goal scorer, the guy that you're relying on to score you crucial, important goals. Like when he returned to Juventus, like I kept seeing people, Twitter's not the best barometer for, opinions, as everybody knows. But like everybody was talking about these goals that he scored in the Champions League in 2015. It's like, guys, you got to look at the CV more up to date. He will okay, sometimes get you an important goal, but he's not reliable enough to be your go-to goal scorer. We saw that. We've seen that before Vlahovic arrived. Now, he is good at his job. He is good at being the runner, the workhorse. He should be able to, and you see it. He drags players out of position. He'll get players marking him or pressing him, and that creates space for people like Vlahovic. So that's a benefit. It's just a lot depends on how he performs from now until the end of the season. But personally speaking, I don't think, for like 50, 60 million, I'm expecting more than what Morata brings to the table. And if you want me to answer Dybala's lost a certain amount of leverage, I would say, with Vlahovic coming in. It's like, look, we've got this guy. He can score us goals. He's proven in Serie A. So, we're going to offer you this contract and take it or leave it. I would absolutely hate to lose Dybala on a free transfer. I mean, like if you're going to lose a player like that, he's not. I'm trying to think of the word here. He's not reliable for consistency. He is a bit inconsistent. He is a somewhat injury prone. So at the same time, you don't want to lose him for free. I mean, if you're gonna get rid of Dybala, you need a transfer fee. So I just hope there's a contract renewal. Because it would be a big job to replace him, especially for the amount it would cost.
And the commercial value, the jersey sales, he's a pretty boy, the sponsorships and all that stuff. Also, it's also that factor, with Cristiano. Remember that money with Cristiano arrival. Oh, so much money, sponsorships here and there.
I'm still waiting to see it.
Yeah, and then the same thing goes, probably not to the same scale, of course, but with the same goes with Dybala. He is kind of the face of Juve once he plays well. He's like the go-to guy. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens. And I think he will sign a new contract, and I think he will stay, especially now that Vlahovic has arrived and he sees that the club means business. The club doesn't want to be in 4th, 5th place. They want actually to compete for the titles. And hopefully the same goes for De Ligt also. He will resign a contract, looking at this Vlahovic deal as getting down to business. I'm simping for Dybala. Yes,
I was going to say.
Thank you, Max.
That would have been me. I'm surprised.
Well,
if anyone.
There's a question from Max. When Chiesa is back, good question, by the way, how do you think we'll put up our attack? Chiesa on the left, Dybala on the right. Our Dybala as a number 10, Chiesa as a striker together with Dusan. Yes. Who wants to answer that? Let's go with Daniel. How do you think we will line up once Chiesa is back, assuming Chiesa is back?
Well, I think that's going to give you a lot of options. I mean, you could essentially keep it the same 4-3-3 with the 3 guys up top. But then again, like you were talking about Morata, I think that begs the question: if Chiesa does come back, then is he really? If you're gonna set it up that way, is he going to be needed? Right, that's another player that you add into. But I mean, I think Allegri's been pretty clear how he wants the team set up, so I wouldn't see much change, in my opinion.
I do not want to see Dybala as a right wing ever again. I don't want to see that experiment again. Tried it, failed.
Miserably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Nilesh is in the chat. Pleasure, Nilesh. So Steve there. Oh, I didn't see you, Steve. And let's see. The amount of disrespect. Yeah, well, I know Daniel loves Dybala. That's without a question. And leave those
We've got
two
a
boys.
full-on Dybala fanboy in Daniel here. There's no disrespect.
No.
Zero disrespect allowed.
All right, and so of course Vlahovic. Let's talk about a bit this new arrival, Vlahovic. Is he the one that we've been? I mean, there are some fans on the social media that just are obsessed with slander. They just think, Dusan. He had the goal against, who was it? Sassuolo. It was a deflection. The first goal he scored against Verona, it was it was mostly a tap in. It was Dybala who had it was a great assist from Dybala, but I mean, it was not that impressive, and he wasted a lot of chances against Atalanta. So the criticism is there, but there are also a good amount of positives. Where is our stand on the guy, Graham? What do you think about Vlahovic?
I think it's brilliant that we signed him. I mean, his goal scoring record speaks for itself. We've been crying out for a natural clinical striker. Morata, not clinical enough. Dybala, I don't think he's a natural striker. I mean, when you see him on the pitch, he's usually going deeper and deeper to get the ball. He's more of a creative, literal number 10. You know what I mean? So he's not your striker. The closest thing we had to a striker was Cristiano Ronaldo, and he wasn't a striker either. So we have needed a striker for quite some time. Moise Kean, not even going to talk about that. So Vlahovic is a signing we needed. He hit the ground running. Okay, wasn't fantastic against Sassuolo, and again with Atalanta. But this goes on to tonight's game. My fear for tonight would be how do they cope being roughed up, because this is a derby. Atalanta, you could see it. They set out to ruffle the feathers and rough up Vlahovic, Dybala, etc., etc. Yeah. And to a certain degree, I think they got, Demiral especially got in Vlahovic's head. So he needs to get that part of his game sorted. But I'm all for it. It's a brilliant signing, I believe. Young too.
Yeah, and you said let's not talk about Moise Kean, and let's talk about Moise Kean because because this boy Cristiano Ronaldo, he left 2-3 seconds before the transfer window closed, and then we just needed to rush and get someone in as a replacement, if we can call it that, and we got the first thing that came into our mind, look at our own boys from our backyard, and Moise Kean was one of them, and he of course said, yes please, I will return. Any effect whatsoever? I mean, what good is what's good about Moise Kean? I mean, let's try to look at the positives, Daniel. What's good about Moise Kean?
Well, I think you forgot to mention before when you were talking about Aubert, that's why he was sick watching him play against Atalanta. So unfortunately, he's done the damage to the crew here today. But correct. I don't know. I mean, I think in the past he was able to score, and that's what everybody in a period where, again, you had Cristiano and he was able to make the difference beside him. But I don't know what's changed. It's just seeing him play. It just seems like he's a different player than. But I don't know. Again, Juve and really, guys, we're already on Vlahovic. Like, I thought I was a negative Nancy in the fan.
Well, there are people who hate on Vlahovic because he wastes so much and wastes so much, and their price tag is heavy. But of course, that's his fault.
Well, it's okay. Haaland's coming, so don't worry about it. We won't have to be talking about Keane, Morata. It doesn't matter because we're going to be getting.
Well, we had the same thing. Boys. We had the same thing with De Ligt when he first arrived, and everybody loves him now. So just give it time.
Yeah. Great. So Graham, anything you have to say that's positive? I don't know. I mean,
I'll say though with Moise Kean is that the positive is that we found out what he's useless at, and that being the target man.
Yeah.
He's Italian. There's your positive. Your homegrown national, slot ticked, box ticked for that one.
Irish Macbeth, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I would
agree. Says that Moise Kean has football smarts and he is physically strong for his age. Yeah, well,
I just think his touch is that's what like the physicality, sure, but his touch is another thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's better on the wing, though. I think he's better on the wing. I remember him playing for PSG. Much better on the wing rather than being a striker. Get that responsibility, scoring goals. It's just not him. He's not up for it. And just let him play on the wing as a support striker or support winger or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's see how he can develop. So, yeah. If anything,
he can't be the main man. That's for sure.
he can't be. No, I agree. And if needs be, ship him back to Everton. Let him play there, because I think he's on loan from Everton. Still.
I think you're correct.
He's on loan, but I don't know if it's an obligation or an option to buy. I'm not sure. It's a loan, but I don't know if
we have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Yeah, that's a funny one from Bosinho. Yeah, on the bench.
Good water.
I don't know if you've seen the latest TikTok from Moise Cannon where Morata.
I actually liked it. I like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Millennials.
I don't mind that TikTok. That one.
It's got to be good at something, right?
No, exactly. Yeah. 9 minutes to go until the kickoff, guys. Below you can see the lineup scrolling. We have, of course, Wojciech Szczesny in goal, Cuadrado, Rugani, De Ligt, Alexandro at the back, Zakaria, Locatelli, Rabiot in the midfield, Dybala, Vlahovic, and Alvaro Morata all the way up front. Big question now, of course, is Allegri and his setup. How do we think this will pan out? And my fear, boys, is that we're going to score first in the first 10-15 minutes, as we usually do. And then we're going to defend our asses until until halftime. And then everything can happen.
Yeah.
What's your take on the setup from Allegri? What do you think will happen, guys? Let's go with Graham.
I mean, I'm happy with the lineup. Zero complaints about the lineup, pretty much. I just hope that Allegri can just get with the times. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just score a goal and then sit in it. It's especially when Juventus have been gearing towards this, modern age football for the past 2-3 seasons, however long it's been. I think it's maybe 2 seasons. And then you bring in the guy he's not progressive. He's more defensive, safety first. Nothing wrong with that. It gets you results to a degree, but in the derby against Torino, they're not exactly flying high at the top of the league. If you score one, just go for it and score another one. Because the worst thing in football is sitting in a 1-0 lead.
I gotta interrupt you there because we have news.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, Daniele Rugani is out. He is injured during the warm-up, so
just after I praised him.
Yes, and guess who replaces him?
Well, everybody's gonna be happy now. Your boy can show out now. Let's see.
Pellegrini is starting on the left, and Alexandro, I guess, will slot into the center of the defense alongside De Ligt.
What, Alexandro is a centre back?
Yeah,
looks that way.
Oh fuck.
I think
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anwar, for letting us know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, this certainly got more interesting.
Alexandro, it looks that way. Yes. Luca Pellegrini has replaced Daniele Rugani in the Juventus starting 11 after the Italian defender suffered an injury in the warm-up.
That's the worst.
Yeah. So, which means, it's got to be Alexandro slotting into the center of the defense. Then, big question. De Ligt, can you hold it together for all the four at the back? Because neither, Luca Pellegrini isn't exactly known for his defensive traits. Alexandro played maybe very, very few games as a central defender, but not known as a center back whatsoever. And then we have, of course, Cuadrado, who is not a defender by any stretch of imagination. So we have only proper defender in De Ligt. Whew. Your thoughts, guys? What's gonna happen, Daniel? What's up with that? What's up?
I honestly, I actually don't mind that. When you've seen us play last 4 or 5 games, and Alexandro started, he's helping out this as a central defender, anyways. He was making runs, but you could also see him slotting. And if you remember, I believe it was last year, Pirlo was essentially using him as a center back, anyways, as they would rotate to a 3 when we're in the attacking half. So I'm not worried about that. We'll see what Pellegrini can do. Everybody should be happy because Alexander's not going to have to make runs. He should be able to hold the line. And yeah, I'm just curious to see how he's going to use Zakaria and Locatelli. Is Locatelli going to be the holding player? We'll see. But that's the only thing that really worries or piques my curiosity. So we'll see.
Curiosity.
Oh, I don't know. The thing that worries me now is the game against Villarreal, because how critical is this injury to Daniele Rugani? If he actually is out for quite some time.
I mean, hopefully it's just a knock, a little strain or something.
Hopefully Allegri is just no, just safing it,
Wow, that's something we worry after the game because, yeah.
Tell you one thing, goodbye clean sheet.
Whoa, do you think so?
Yeah. Well, talk about a makeshift defense.
You guys want to comment on Torino's lineup or no?
No, let's go. We have to. I gotta find it. We haven't even talked about that.
11 pieces of murder.
Belotti is starting. Milinkovic-Savic starts. Pobega Brekalo starting. Lukic, Mandragora, Voivoda, Rodriguez, Bremer starting at the center of the defense. And then, 3-4-2-1 as expected with Juric. So Belotti is starting. Belotti against De Ligt. That's going to be a tasty one.
Yeah. Talk about a fall from grace, Belotti. That guy was being talked about like 50, 80 million moves, whatever it was a couple of years ago, and now no one's interested.
You still don't rate him at 100 million? Like Cairo
Do I look like the Roma president to you?
You doesn't look like anything we've seen here, at least,
I mean, my only concern, speaking about the Torino lineup there, is they're going to flood the midfield compared to us.
Yeah.
That's the only concern.
Yeah,
but I mean, obviously that 4-man midfield is going to turn into a back 5 when we're attacking.
Yeah. A good point. Good point from Steve there. Danilo can't play in the center of the defense for the Champions League. Yes, indeed.
Danilo can play anywhere.
Danilo can play anywhere. Yeah.
And then we got DeShilio, so we're
good.
We're happy. We're good, guys. I don't know what everybody's worried about.
Yellow submarine can sink. Villarreal.
It's nice to see the stadium, though. Nice to see the stadium the way it is.
Oh, I forgot to. I forgot to start my stream. Wow. All right, guys. So 2 minutes again away from the kickoff, and
just so everybody knows, Lazio has loaned their midfielder to play goalie today. Just so there's no confusion.
You're funny. It's his brother. He's just messing with you guys. He's just messing with you guys. All right, guys. So this is a watch along for Juve against Torino. Derby della Mole is just right around the corner. 1 minute until the kickoff. If you just joined this stream, don't forget to smash a like on this one. Subscribe to the channel and say hi in the chat. And this is going to be indeed fun watch along, Crab. Yes, thank you so much for that comment. And we'll see. The predictions, guys. We haven't even done the predictions. Daniel, give me your
like I said yesterday, if you guys were on the live, I think it's going to be. I want it to be 3-0, but I think it's going to be a 1-0 final.
Tense.
For Juve, just to be clear.
Like I told you guys a couple of minutes ago, kiss that clean sheet goodbye. But 2-1 win for Juve. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go with 2-0 clean sheet, actually.
We shall see.
and a red card to one of the Torino players.
Heyo.
I even go that further. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say that Rabiot will score today.
Wow, you get good odds on that.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
have
say,
I have his jersey.
put that one through.
Yeah,
Put that one through.
Vlahovic to score the winner. Let's go for it.
Vlahovic. Will Dybala get injured today? That is also a question. It's
Yeah,
just so
no.
typical.
Hey, relax.
Well,
Calma.
Villarreal on Wednesday, man. Come
Calma.
on. It's not. We've not even kicked off, and we're getting so negative here. Come on. It's
First
bad
time?
enough that it's
First
bad enough.
time?
It's bad enough Rugani's. Jesus, it's 2022, and I'm about to say it's bad enough that Rugani is injured. What universe am I existing in right now?
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Massa as the referee?
I thought he was a Formula One driver, no?
Yeah, it's probably his brother. No, Davide Massa.
David was, yeah.
It's fine, guys. We bribed them all. It's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, by the way, why didn't Hatibor get the red on the
Was
tackle?
was that a good game? I didn't really check it out.
You didn't see the tackle from Hatibor on the Chilio.
Atalanta. The Atalanta game, remember?
Sorry. I thought you were talking about Champions League.
You definitely were watching that because I was talking to you about it.
No, I watched that one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking. Well, I mean, look, it is what it is what it is, man. Like, there's gonna be haters all around, and you know it is. That should be the VAR, no question.
You know what the funny thing is? Today, they said that there's 50% capacity at the J Stadium. Tomorrow, apparently, it's gonna be 75% from tomorrow, not from today, but from tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
then-
Well, I mean, that's a huge mistake. I mean, there's no reason why they should be doing that. Like,
The anti-UV agenda lives on. It's real. I'm freaking telling you, it's real.
yeah, but I think that's more. That's
Kickoff.
That's worse for the league. I mean, to be honest, like,
Damn it, kickoff. You're miles ahead of me. I'm still looking at the school teacher, Torino manager.
Ah,
Here we go.
teacher.
I swear to God, that guy looks like a school teacher. You're miles ahead of me.
Dybala captain. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
You kicked off yet, Daniel?
You're
No, not yet.
joking.
They're doing the
You're
coin toss.
joking.
That's me. I've just kicked off.
You're joking.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, so then you guys are miles ahead of me.
I'm
Great.
40 seconds in.
You guys are going to tell me the game then.
Right, I don't even need to watch this game. I'll just look at Roman.
Yeah.
Do the
You say that
narration
every
for
time.
me.
Yeah.
But what I can do, though, I can put that on pause and then restart it in 30 seconds.
Oh, this is gonna be a nasty one. That was nasty from Rabiot. He just threw him to the ground. Was that Belotti? It was. He just threw Belotti to the ground.
All right.
Sorry, it wasn't even Rabiot. It was Alexandro.
Well, Steve's way ahead of you than you too.
Yeah, Steve. Steve, they know what to do. The chat knows. They don't spoil
Man,
it.
it must. You know what it is? It's got to be this football because I got direct connect. There's no way.
Is it just me? Like, as a fellow football shirt collector and yourself, Roman, is it just me or does the goalkeeper shirt look identical to the last season's? I swear to God, it looks exactly the same.
I think last season was like a bit more of a
different
peach.
shade of bright yellow.
yeah. But what time are you on, Graham?
1 minute 17.
Oh God.
Can you let me know when you are on 150? Let me know when you're on 150.
Okay, I'm looking at. I'll let you know. 150. I'll let you know.
Because then I'll restart the stream.
I'm currently looking at a replay. The joys of live streaming.
We're synchronizing. We're being nice. 135 from Crab. There we go. If Alexander gets injured, Pizzolio will play it.
Okay, Roman, and 2 now 150. There we go.
155 for me now. So yeah, we're about close.
Yeah, that's fine. That's close enough.
So the big question though is how we react once we score. Because let's face it, I think we score first. And then how do we react to that one?
That's how I react.
Yeah.
I will try. I will try to have clean, family-friendly language. I will try very, very hard. Oh, nearly done it.
As long
already.
as you curse in Italian, they'll never know.
Matthijs Delict.
Vaffanculo.
Great tackle from Delict on Belotti.
Yeah, I was a little worried that would have been a foul, but
Yeah.
I love to see I love old school defending, especially from a new school player, like a modern player like Delict. It's nice to see the young guys defend like that. I never want tackles to be taken out the game. Never.
Oof, Delict.
Hey.
Delict.
Damn, Delict's all over them, eh?
Yeah.
Good defending.
There we go.
Yeah, that was a good tackle on Belotti.
Good tackle. Such a shame for Belotti. Huh? He was such a good player before, and then he got injuries and all that stuff, and then out of the Italian lineup. I actually think he would suit Juve partially.
Oh, yeah.
But Locca.
Oh, here we go.
But not for any price. Not for 100 million.
No, definitely not. That's the thing, though. Like, any time an Italian club gets like a good player, and then Juventus is linked with him automatically, like Milinkovic-Savic, over 100 million. Belotti, over 100 million. It's like, I get you trying to scare Juventus off, but you're kind of scaring everyone else off.
Here we go.
Time.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is going to be very, very interesting fight between Vlahovic and this Bremer. Bremer.
Remember when Torino's left back Rodriguez was kind of
What
a
a
big thing?
tackle.
I believe Rodriguez was a big signing for Milan, and look up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a highlight of his season playing against Juventus. Come on, Juve.
Well, Bremer was whose replacement? Gosens? Or supposed to be Gosens' replacement?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, for Atalanta.
Yeah, I think that's who they were looking to sign.
All right.
It obviously didn't work out because he's playing for But
how far behind are you, Daniel?
I'm probably like a good minute behind you guys. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me.
Spoiler alert.
That's unnecessary from Dybala.
Come on, Juve, get possession. You're the frickin' home team.
Locatelli there. Come on, man.
Yeah, good point, Graham.
Why are we sitting off them? Press! Close them down. This is first.
Oh.
They should not be allowed to get that many passes through.
Nice save.
Chance.
Well, it was like Atalanta, right? They were just splitting us like frickin' butter.
Yeah.
Right there, Vlahovic. Hold the ball up. Oh, that's a bad pass. Sell him. Get rid of him already. Right, come on. Die!
So Graham, you were wrong. Instead of going up 1-0 and sitting back, they're just doing it from the start.
Yeah.
He beat you to the punch.
I'm filling in for Ober. Die, you piece of shit. I mean, I know it's only 6 minutes in, but we need to play better than this. Come on. Show some urgency. It's a frickin' derby.
Exactly.
Pellegrini, man.
Oh, we keep giving the ball away. Here we go.
Trust the youngsters, huh?
Yeah, okay. Right, here we go. We can't even counter properly. Like, Dybala had the ball, but hardly anyone's making the forward runs. And now
Look at Dybala all the way out wide. Look at Dybala all the way out wide on the right.
He's useless as a winger. It's not his natural position.
Oh, God.
He's feeling it.
Oh,
Something's wrong with him. I told you. Man, that's typical Dybala.
No. Give him 10 million. Give him that contract now. I mean, he's at least he's walking around.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, if you're gonna have so many injuries, can't be relied on.
I'm watching you.
Hopefully, it was just a bit of tightness.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, Belotti's attempting back heel flicks. I mean, Jesus Christ, when Belotti's attempting a back heel flick during the game, that's when you know they're feeling confident. Why do we sit off opponents? What the hell? We should not be inviting pressure.
This is Juric's playing style 101. You know, he's not afraid. He's not afraid with his teams to attack. And I like what about him, but the thing I gotta say, Allegri, this is poor. He knew. Allegri knew this was gonna happen. So what I think he does is that just plays the typical Allegri card, you know, defensive, riding the wave.
That's no problem, but if your passes are not going to be crisp and you're not going to, get into space and work hard, it doesn't mean shit.
Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Alexandro, of all people, with the crucial interception there. Good God. Just
Mamma mia.
put it. Come on, Quadrado, kick it. Fucking funny about it.
Quadrado.
Is it bringing back good memories?
I have good memories.
I was actually considering getting a Quadrado jersey this season.
Come on.
Ciao, McKenny. Welcome to the stream. Suspected Crab says I'm more qualified to make the prediction now. Yeah. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. The Allegri football is unpredictable at times.
So what's the over under on how many shots on goal we're getting this half? Is it 0.5?
Yeah, 0.5. That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's the qualifying first half line.
Jesus. Did Pellegrini even warm up?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Max, good suggestion. Yeah, thanks. I'm working on something, but it's yeah, it's gonna take some time doing something, changing it up, changing the whole thing around. But let's get back to the game. 10 minutes in, 0-0 still, and Torino have been the better team. No question about it.
That's dangerous.
Here's a problem.
Here we go. Rabiot, come on, boy. I told you.
Good one. That was a good counter.
Adrien Rabiot.
Who made the pass? Who made the pass to him? Zakaria. That guy makes such a difference in the midfield.
Wow, Brekalo just put one across the bar. Holy shit. That was a tap-in.
French croissant.
But
that's a nice save from Chesney, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry for spoiling for you, Daniel, but
it's fine. Bremer is doing exactly what Demiral did. They're just swarming Vlahovic.
Yeah. But that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, if you have a physical striker against you, of course, that's the first thing you do. Just put a physical defender next to you, next to him, and that's it. Felipe Massa or Davide Massa. I don't know.
My only criticism of that was like we've got Dybala and Morata actually in the defence. So when we counter, who's up there?
Oh, exactly.
Rabiot on the offensive is like I'm going on an adventure.
Getting flashbacks of that goal against Milan.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, me too as well.
Nice ball.
Like, that's it. Get some possession. Get comfortable in the ball. There we go.
Oh, Morata, you prat.
Oh, I just saw.
Morata.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Come on, man.
You had Pellegrini supporting him. Use him. That's why your fullback makes the support. That's why the fullback makes the overlap and run. Use him.
Where is my cannoli?
What a ball by Zakaria.
Yeah, perfect.
That's my beard goal. The Torino goalkeeper. Beard goal's right there. Right, come on, Quadrado. Whip it in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1-0. Come on.
Today, Quadrado.
Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Yes!
Did Torino score?
1-0 Juventus. Mateus Delict.
Mateus Delict. Oh,
Get that
there.
goal music playing.
1-0, my friends. Somebody started crying your eyes, mate.
Hold on.
Lovely,
yes.
lovely.
Yes, hang your head in shame, Torino goalkeeper. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your frickin' name. I must say, I miss the old goal music.
Graham, that's basically you in Torino goal, Graham.
I'd be better than that. I'd be better than that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Nearly
poor.
stuck his knee
That's
into the
poor.
goalpost.
Off the corner.
Nice. 1-0 Juve. Matthias Delict.
What a week Delict's having. He's been rock solid in defence, and now he's
wow.
scored a goal in the derby. The derby.
Good point from Irish Macbeth. Suddenly we are dangerous from set pieces again. Give him hope, then crush it with one chance. Prime Allegri ball, says Max. Lovely, yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 1-0 Delict. So, early goal. There's open 15 minutes, as predicted. What happens now?
Andiamo.
Torino score, and we get a late winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, this is holding for the rest. This is holding for the rest, boys.
I do not care how it's done as long as we win. That's the most important thing.
Hold.
That's this is where the game actually begins at 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never
Pellegrini.
fails. Never fails.
Oof, Pellegrini.
Oh, do not try and be too clever, Pellegrini. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Delict again. Fucking solid. Delict is a monster.
Delict is absolutely insane.
Pellegrini, though, I mean, why is he trying to be clever right in his own half like that? Just, keep it simple.
He probably asked Quadrado what to do as a defender.
Quadrado's like, do some flicks, some step overs. The fans will love it. Juve Twitter will love it.
Suspected Crab says, I really feel for Delict this game. Yeah, well, I think he loves it. To be honest, I think Delict loves every second of this.
Yeah.
Well, and that was such a smart move that he made to the back post, unblocked.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Because Vlahovic is going to get the attention.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, Dusan. Come on, Dusan. Oh. We are definitely a threat in the counter-attack, that's for sure.
That was anticlimactic, huh? I was like, this is go. This is go. Here we go. 2-0. And then, nah. All right.
This is a proper derby, guys.
It is. Oh, hey.
Yeah, foul, red card. Red card on. Red card on. GG. Red card on.
Yeah, I missed that. I missed that about derbies. The temperature, the intensity, the insane tackles, the yellows, the reds, the fights. I don't think these guys, these modern football, I don't think there is so much rivalry anymore on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, well, the current rules.
Well,
kinda
let's not jinx that now.
I mean, I was joking
Let's
about
not
that.
jinx that now.
I was joking about that tackle on Morata being a red card, but that was a nasty, clinical one. He got the studs in there, raked him across his foot.
Look, I mean, from what I'm seeing, like Torino is testing. Like,
Oh yeah,
Pellegrini got his ass bailed out.
Yeah.
here we go. Free kick. Thank fuck we don't have
Holy
Ronaldo to
shit.
take them anymore. Sorry guys, but it had to be said. Oh, that was close.
It's okay.
I mean,
75% of them are gone. Don't worry.
But the thing is that with the derbies, is that the if
Wow,
you
it's
are
close.
from Turin, if you are from the place where the derbies are, like if you're born in Milan, at Milano, and playing for Merda all your life, you kind of, this derby means more to you. It's more
Oh, yeah.
special for you. But if you come from Argentina, wherever, it's just,
Well, it was
it's
a close one. Well, I mean, you've got guys. I know they're not local, but you've got guys like Chiellini and Bonucci in the changing room and the training session. So they'll tell the newer guys, this is serious. You got to put 100% into this.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's definitely not the same. Here we go.
Dusan
Vlahovic.
I think Vlahovic should have taken that chance.
Yeah.
He should have just hammered it instead of trying to put it across in front of two defenders.
A little more selfish.
You're that far behind.
No, I was just watching the replay, but I am like, yeah. Sorry, no, I am behind, but
no.
That I'm not. I don't know what's going on. I can't even bump it up.
There we go. Nice. This is what Cuadrado's good at, going forward.
And this is what he's bad at.
Oh, you waited too long.
Decision making. You.
Why go back? Zakaria made the run and he just ignored them.
That was Juan Cuadrado.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds, that was he's good at, the runs, and then what he's bad at, the decision making.
Morata. Oh, the shots away.
Shoot.
Go wide, Cuadrado. Got a ball in. Shit.
It looks better now.
Ooh.
At least we're making the ball our own now. It's so weird seeing a left back with the number 17.
That's what I was going to say. I almost thought, I was like, wait a minute, did we get another?
Your boy with a silly Phil there. Number 12.
Who?
Number 12.
Our centre back.
Your second boy. I forget.
Yeah, don't get the order mixed up.
The second favourite son.
Yeah, exactly.
The reserve one. If my favourite son is not doing well, then you're my backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Make me proud.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. By the way, smash a like on this one. Remember, very, very important. It's 1-0 to Juve after what, 22 minutes or something? 1-0. Matthijs de Ligt with a goal from a corner kick with Juan Cuadrado assist. As it starts to become a normality, Juan Cuadrado assists. Recurring.
Shoot.
Who wants to see what Moise Kean is capable of?
Oh,
I have to say, Vlahovic is looking a bit frustrated so far.
Yeah.
Doesn't look happy.
But that's the thing. You always have a physical opponent. It's gonna be frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why you got to be on point. That's the passes, and when you make the runs, I find we still struggle so much with that. Is giving the ball to the right player.
Surely Vlahovic had that at Fiorentina. defenders being physical and frustrating them, etc.
Locatelli, nice.
Nice
Eat
skill.
him up.
Kept
Sprinkle.
possession and got the pass off too. Nice forward run too. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, we're too sexy now. It's just too sexy now.
come on, Dybala! Good shot, but a good save.
That was.
Oh, that was a nice move. That was nice.
It was too sexy.
You could get a second shot off here. Yeah, decent effort from Mara.
Great Locatelli, Max. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Locatelli was a central point of that entire move. He started it, made the run, continued it. Brilliant.
Dare I say it? Dybala should have done better there. Dare I say this?
I mean, it was a little down the middle, but a wee bit down the middle, but can't really.
Am I stepping on any toes?
Let me at least see it first.
We have looked a lot more comfortable since going in front, and at least we're not sitting on it. You know, we're actually trying and looking for a second goal.
Yeah. Rabiot just murdered Belotti.
I wonder what kind of night Bonucci's having right now. His kid will be raging. His kid will be sitting there with a Belotti top on.
Oh, nice touch.
Bonucci will turn around to his son and go,
"Give him the ball." There we go.
Smack.
It's like Juventus will score a goal and Bonucci turns to his son, rinse your mouth.
Yeah.
I would bring Moise Ken on when it's like 5-0.
How did they let that slide through the box? Holy shit.
Good command of his area, Chesney.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, actually, Graham. I have noticed it. It's almost exactly the same kit for Wojciech.
I'll show you at half time. I've got the goalkeeper's kit from last season.
Yeah, but this season's kit is more of a green, isn't it?
Just while he's taking this.
Oh. So what's the verdict, Daniel?
Verdict on?
I'm telling you,
I mean, I don't know. I think
identical.
Yeah.
Adidas, cheap bastards.
Oh wow! This is the first time you realize that. It took you the goalie's uniform.
Yeah, but Buffon's not there anymore, so I'm not going to buy the goalkeeper's shirt anyway.
Fair play.
Is it a bit weird to have a jersey with a Buffon on and then not number 1? Is it 77?
Yeah.
Is it a bit weird?
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it.
I'm not gonna even lie.
No, that's okay. It's a bit strange feeling that Buffon is not wearing a number 1.
Yeah, it's very weird. Don't worry, I've got plenty of Buffon shirts with number 1 in the back.
Oh, okay, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ciao, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see, Ryan. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining. We're watching.
Well, and on the Dybala shot, it's
Dybala, don't stop! Keep playing!
Jesus! It's a free kick.
I know, but he just stood around and...
Calma.
There is no calma in the derby. I mean, I've not got the sound on, so I didn't hear the whistle. I just thought he stopped looking for the ball, and the Torino player just kept fouling him.
Wow.
That's another thing, though. I don't like seeing Dybala come so deep. I feel it would be more effective if he was more up front.
That's what she said.
Well, it's the mileage, really.
But, I mean, yeah, it's like it's not gonna do anything for you offensively if he keeps coming so deep. Unless he suddenly became a deep lying playmaker.
I'm trying. I mean, if J Stadium goes completely dark, the only player you'll be able to see is Wojciech Szczesny.
Basically, yeah. The referee too. The referee and Szczesny.
Do miss Nokia. Yeah, but he's injured, Benny. So it's. I guess the Nokias do break. I call Bernadeschi Nokia, Nokia 3210, because he's just basically he's not able to be as he's the same player he's always been, but he works and works, hardly injured, hardly. I mean, very stable, not good, not bad, just okay, and not able to learn any new tricks, just like Nokia 3210.
And
It's
as
the
a
same
brick.
thing. Exactly, yeah. But now
Just
he's
a
injured,
brick.
so maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see the best out of Bernadeschi, we need an Azzurri themed shirt for next season. Oh, that's a sore one. A sore one. And Pellegrini. Oh shit, he's waving. Hopefully he's not injured, but that's a sore one.
Pellegrini.
Pogba. White Pogba.
Pogba. The white
Pogba.
I had a feeling that was going to be said. I was waiting for it.
No, that was a sore collision there. Hopefully he's all right.
He'll do fine.
Yeah, just walk it off. Alexandra's looking at him like, you better not be injured or I'm going to play at left back.
That's centre back, man.
Man, what a header from De Ligt. Pure tower.
He knew exactly what he was going to do.
Yeah. He doesn't look like a big, strong guy, but the strength on him for a 22-year-old.
Have you seen his thighs? They are huge.
Yeah, but the upper body as well. He doesn't look like he puts many hours in the gym. Upper body, clearly he does, but deceptively strong.
His
Unlike
girlfriend,
Pellegrini, who's just been pushed all over the place.
So yeah. Whoa, calm, man.
Jeez, they really are picking on Pellegrini, aren't they?
We thought you weren't going to start.
Pellegrini is like the new boy at school.
Yeah.
Like, get lost, new boy. Me, you, half time, school gates.
Oof.
I'm sorry, no, I can't. I have dancing practice with Juan at 5.
This is getting really nitty gritty. How is that not a foul?
Come on.
Of course he blows for against Juventus. That's ridiculous.
Get your ass up, Belotti.
Yeah. That's a foul on Dybala. Come on, he got thrown to the ground. You're trying to tell me that Alexandro manhandled Belotti?
That's my boy. That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we've got a free kick to defend.
I like the new camera highlighting. It's like a 4K.
Yeah.
So whatever is in the front, is very, very crisp, but then it's very blurry in the background. It's the new modern technology.
Like, please come and have someone lie down behind the wall. I get flashbacks. I get trauma from looking at free kicks now. Traumatized from the Portal game.
Yeah. Ooh, it was.
Yeah, that was garbage.
That was crap.
Torino didn't know what to do about it. They overthought it. Is it just me or does Belotti look like he's got a hunchback?
It does.
Yeah, hunchback. Should be playing for Juve.
For carrying that Torino side.
Okay. Let's keep the clean sheet till half time at the very least. Come on.
I don't like those crosses into the box. Come on, man. That's a free kick.
Jeez, you can't. Come on. It's just referee blind.
Thank you.
Play on.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a head injury. Relax. Brekalo.
Could be a freaking concussion, fractured skull on Zakaria. Yeah, that is a sore one, actually. A bit of an elbow to the head there. This is football, not UFC.
Well, that's a high jump. That's
Yeah.
Cristiano high. That was very high.
Apparently, he's literally been piggybacked by Zakaria. What the hell is that hairstyle all about? Rat's tail, single. Just this little ponytail.
You should try it, Red. You should try it.
Okay. I could pull it off, but I don't think it would look like a very good look. You know, a little bit short on the top here.
The white Zakaria, the Scottish Zakaria.
I'm kind of going for the Zinedine Zidane look myself. Minus the headbutting people.
All right, 33 minutes in, corner for Torino. Mandragora with the corner is taking it short. Iago Falke blocked by the penis of Zakaria. At least it looked that way.
Well, they were claiming handball. Like a baby holding an apple. Man, this is getting really physical. I like it.
Oh,
Everything
yeah. Holy
is going against
shit.
Juve. Everything against Juve. Man.
A lot of tackles, a lot of throwing. Perfect for a derby.
What minute are you guys on?
Tell you in a second. I'm at a replay right now.
Alexander
Me
screaming
too.
his lungs out. 34.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll spoil any goals for you.
How's everybody in the chat doing? I'll say hi. Don't forget to...
35. Holy shit.
35, Steve. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on, guys. I really wanted to see that penis block from Zakaria.
That did not sound right, Roman.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change the rating.
Parental advisory. Explicit language.
Things Roman says. I'm sorry.
Right, so Torino is getting a lot of possession right now. We need to get the ball back and actually counter.
Oh, I don't like Pellegrini as a left back.
No, Pellegrini's not having a good night so far. Apparently, Chesney isn't either, hitting the back. But
Oh, Corrado, you prat, injuring your own players.
I mean, yeah, that's clearly a weakness that they've targeted, the left back. Which isn't a surprise because it was a last minute change. So it's not like we've planned on starting Pellegrini.
He done.
Oh, wait a minute, Pellegrini's out. He was shaking his head there.
Or maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Nah, just wanting to throw in. I thought he was injured.
I was about to go, you see? You see?
My thighs. Oh,
I just think
Mamma
he's...
mia. Look at him murder him.
Jesus, man, that's a foul. Come on.
Oh, he wants a piece of this. I like Pellegrini. He's not messing around. He wants a piece of the action.
Though. That didn't even go for the ball. They're roughing up Pellegrini, but he's taking it. At least he's not shrinking from it, you know. He's not getting scared or anything.
Vlahovic has been quiet.
Yeah, I mean, he's not had much service, has he, really?
Mamma mia. Get your ass up.
That's it. Fight for the ball. That's it.
Nice, Zakaria.
There
nice.
we go.
A Quadrado fall. Lovely.
Oh,
that's what you need.
There's no place for flicks and tricks in the derby. Grinta.
I miss Chiellini bleeding.
I'm sure he's bleeding somewhere.
It's just there is no game without the top game without Chiellini bleeding.
Yeah, big King Kong.
Facts.
I'm gonna miss him. I think honestly, I think he's gonna retire after this season. I fear that.
Yeah, well, I mean, wouldn't be a big surprise. Sadly, injuries have plagued the end of his career.
Yeah.
But hey, he's always got Wembley. It's coming to Rome.
Yeah, I think he was one of those good guys, supposed to win the Champions League. Real shame.
Yeah, Chiellini will forever be remembered as a meme. The meme for him and Saka.
Yeah.
Why you don't think you don't think we're winning it this year, Roman?
I know. No way.
No, I'll be happy with quarterfinals. As long as we beat Villarreal, I'm happy.
I'll be happy with whatever money we get from the Champions League.
I'm just fed up of being eliminated by teams that we shouldn't be getting eliminated by. My expectation isn't even winning it. I just want a decent run. When you go and you look at the recent results, and it's like, I mean, no disrespect or offense, but Porto, Lyon. It's like, get lost with that crap, man. I'm used to being eliminated by Bayern Munich and Real Madrid.
Yeah. On aggregate. After extra time.
Yeah. Away goals.
Stop.
Clear that ball, Evra. "39 minutes. Chiellini bleeding is a trademark," says Benny. Yes, indeed. Indeed it is.
Wait, you're at 39 minutes?
Yes.
I'm going to be going for a piss break, and Daniel's still going to be watching this.
I was going to say, I just saw the first goal.
Mamma mia. In which game?
Spoiler alert, Atalanta score a goal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we need to stop those crosses getting in. There we go.
That's a free kick, man.
Referees have
Okay, I think we're back up. Here we go. Come on.
Hey, come on. I'm fed up of sitting back and defending. It's just asking for trouble. Come on.
Where is Barzagli?
There we go. Pressure.
Are you guys on 40?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We're back in I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, better late than never.
Yeah, exactly. It only took 40 minutes.
Man, we're just giving Torino far too much space and time on the ball. Good header from Pellegrini, though, but corner kick.
They are in 10th place, man. Do better.
We just make teams look better than they are.
Yeah. Well, but that's what happens when you sit back. That's the problem.
Exactly. We sit off them and we invite the pressure.
You're going to make everybody look good if you just sit behind the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's literally asking for trouble.
Hey, nice play, Dybala.
And I'm getting worried with these crosses. Eventually, one of them's going to hit.
Come on, Cuadrado. Oh, you're lucky. You're playing with fire, son.
He hesitates far too much. You can't hesitate in the defense.
This is why he shouldn't be as a right back.
No. I mean, we're cheapskates. We don't spend money on the right positions. It's like, hey, Cuadrado, you fancy being right back for a while?
Pellegrini done? No?
Is he up?
He's okay.
No, he's just walking it off. I mean, he has taken a few blows.
Brumts.
And then in the right back position, it's like, oh, Cuadrado.
Wow, Daniel. That's low. That's low. Yellow card for you. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, oh, shit. Who do we have? Who do we have to...
Yes,
Siglio.
MDS, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Siglio. put Ake as a left back.
I think they've injured him because he's taken far too many blows.
They destroyed the boy.
But this is what I mean. It's like there's a reason why.
And the miracle spray.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. We'll spray your leg with this cold shit long enough that you won't feel anything. Now get out there and run for another 4 minutes. Is that basically what they're doing? I don't think he's been subbed.
Come on. The GOAT has to warm up.
DeCilio just looks so unamused. He's like, I'm going to get changed, and then I'm going to be coming back off in 4 minutes.
He doesn't need to warm up.
He's like, I actually have to play in this game. God damn.
Yeah, Pellegrini wants off. You can see it. He doesn't want this anymore.
Oh, Dybala. Oh,
how was that? How was that their ball?
Mamma mia, Dybala. He needs to relax.
Clever though, throwing the ball away. That's clever. Time waste. Capitano.
Lucky not to get a yellow.
But this referee seems to be letting a lot go by.
Relax, Rabiot. Come on, buddy.
There was no contact there. It's a high foot, but there's no I really don't like that player for Torino. He's such a shithousery player. You know what I mean? He really is.
Choose your words carefully.
Nah, but you know what I mean? Like, we had that in Lichtsteiner, and it's brilliant when you've got a player like that, you know, like a Lichtsteiner, a Ramos kind of type. But,
oh, yeah.
I mean,
better for you than against you.
It's the same personality there where he's just getting in their faces and
nice job,
the players up. Do we even have any those types of players anymore?
Well,
I don't really.
That's the problem. That's the problem, actually. Yeah, if you're going back to the derby discussion, with the passion, I'm not sure. You
know, like players that know the dark arts, as they say about football.
Yeah. Well, Giorgio.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
he's not got much in the tank.
Yeah, who would that be?
Yeah. Right now, it's Dybala.
Yeah, but that doesn't suit.
I don't know. Is there a lot of room for that in today's game, anyways?
Oh yeah, there's always room. I mean,
but the way they call it, I don't know.
The VAR. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, like but you can wind up the opposition. I mean, look what Atalanta done to us last week. You just got to be clever about it. You got to be clever about it. You know.
I'm just saying if we have a Vidal who's gets a yellow every.
Nice. Well, Demiral has that, but
do not speak that. No.
I was gonna say.
No, I'm not fond of that guy either. But I'm just saying
he's too erratic, erratic. But I don't mean like when I say dark arts, I don't mean like aggression. I mean like Barzagli, Chiellini, those guys.
Yeah.
You know,
playing within the grey area.
Yeah, like Lichtsteiner wasn't getting red carded and sent off every game. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be. You got to be sly about it. I just find
they call a lot more than they did when, or maybe not. I don't know. I think it's within reason. It depends on the ref too, right? I think this game
back when it was a man's game. When it was a man's
not
game.
Necessarily that. You just got to be careful. Especially look at what's happened, right? We don't have Danilo today.
Yeah. I mean,
all right, 1-0 at the break. Halftime, 1-0. We lead, and it's. Matthijs de Ligt, of course, after 13 minutes with a great header. Corner kick from Juan Cuadrado, and we are up 1-0 at the break. So, thoughts of the first half, Daniel? Let's start with you. What are your thoughts?
Status quo. We see it 15 minutes. Well, we actually started sitting back from the beginning of the game, but I didn't expect anything more than what we saw. I think we cleaned up a lot of the sloppy passes at the beginning of the half, and great play by de Ligt to get open and get onto that header. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty much sums up the first half.
Yeah, we see
Scrappy game. Not surprised.
we see Pellegrini walking barely towards the changing room. Graham, what do you think about his first half? Luca Pellegrini, who was not supposed to even play, but Daniele Rugani got injured in the warm up, and Alexandro is now a center defender, and Luca Pellegrini is on the left. Graham.
Well, like I said in the build-up, he's not had that many minutes. He's not a first-team regular, so to be thrown into the deep end, so to speak, such short notice. Good performance, but understandably, Torino targeted that area. Like you've got a guy that clearly in the tactical setup in the pre-game training for this match. Alexandro was going to be the left back, so they've been practicing that formation, those positions, and then at the last minute, Alexandro's in the centre. Pellegrini comes to left, so they wouldn't have actually prepared for that, I don't imagine. So he's done well. I will be surprised if he comes out for the second half because it did look like he was getting quite a few kicks and knocks. So, we'll have to see, how those have affected him.
Yeah. Omar, welcome to the stream. Comment is that we need a midfielder who can deliver the ball to the strikers. Preferably, of course, Dybala and Vlahovic, because I think Morata has been involved. Not that much, of course, but we need more from Dybala and Vlahovic. Daniel, what do you think about those two after the first half?
Yeah, I think we need to be a little bit more precise. A little bit. The one chance that Vlahovic had that he squared over to Morata, I think he should have been a little bit more selfish and just powered that in. But yeah, I think they're definitely doing what Atalanta did to us in the previous game, and they're making things difficult. They're tightening the line, making it very tough on Vlahovic to play the ball. But like I've been saying, as long as we're precise, we put the right balls. We saw a couple runs that were not heated to. So let's see what happens in the second half.
Anything different from Rabiot, or is it just the same random performance?
No, I think I think it's just in general. I think needs to be a little bit more effort and a little bit more precise. So it's gonna be one of those scrappy games. I don't see too much changing in the second half. I think they're just gonna be going in because it looks like the refs letting them play. So I think we got to expect the physicality, but again, the ball moves faster than the players do. So we got to get the ball over them, get the ball around them, and just make runs. And I think that's something that Juve's been struggling with still, is making those runs when players getting used to each other, when to make the run, when to give the ball. That's something that again,
great counter from Zakaria and Rabiot though.
Yes,
so
yes,
there
for sure.
There was some runs.
Oh yeah, no, that just shows you how it works, right?
Yeah.
The ball came, I think, from Dybala to Zakaria, and then Zakaria put Rabiot through. So it's too bad he didn't finish on that one. That would have been again a nice second goal to end the half on.
The start of the game, as you said, was very Torino dominant. They were all over us, and we were defending in our own stadium, which is never a pleasant sight. Graham, was that a part of the tactics, you think, or is it just we were a bit shocked that Torino played that way?
I think it's a standard Allegri, isn't it? Really, the way it looks to me, sit back, absorb the pressure, and then once you get possession, hit them in the counter. We done that successfully a few times, and then obviously one resulted in a corner, and then that comes a goal. So it's not pretty to see. It's not exciting, but it's effective in the first half. But my main problem is we're allowing far too many crosses to come in from wide from Torino. They're having a lot of success with that, and I just think you're playing with fire when you don't close them down and you don't press them and you give them the time and the space to make decisions like that and whip a ball in.
For sure.
Yeah. Mohammed, is the question, if we play against Torino very deep in defense and Torino control the game, how will we face teams as big as we play in the Champions? That's a good question. But I think this is, as Graham said, this is Allegri standard. This is what it is. We play to not lose in first opening minutes, and then Of course, we get that goal, like we usually do in the first 15 minutes, and then nothing really happens. We try, we knock on the door, but it's just not enough. Because, as previous Omar said, we need someone in the midfield who can deliver the ball to the strikers and actually open up spaces for them. But we've seen some chances, Daniel. We've seen them. Dybala shot straight at Milinkovic Savic, and then also that, of course, the run from Rabiot. And but we haven't seen so much of Vlahovic yet. Why is that the reason, you think?
Well, I just think they're clogging up the space. Bremer is marking him well. So again, that it's going to be a tricky game. And to talk about champions, like Mohammed said, I think it's going to be very similar in what's going to happen with Villarreal coming Wednesday. So I wouldn't be shocked if we're going to be seeing us sit back again. I don't know. Again, like I said, you got to try and open them up. You got to use the space. We've seen it work the few times that it did in the first half.
Yeah.
And again, I think if we continue that in the second half, hopefully we can break them down and find the right ball.
Yeah.
Really, that just seems like the system we're playing. Not that I like it, but that's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do, exactly. Yes. All right, so it's halftime, 1-0 to you at the break. Motasem says that Dybala and Vlahovic need the rest. Can't agree with you more. Probably they do, and probably they will be substituted during the second half. Moise Kean and possibly even Kayo George coming on. We shall wait and see. Hopefully it will be in a much more comfortable situation rather than we are now in 1-0, because I do not want to go to last 10 minutes with freaking
sorry
pressure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was currently looking at the replay of Juventus's goal, and the ball was actually going towards Vlahovic, and De Ligt just knocked him out the way to head it himself.
Oh yeah, no, he kind of curled around and found the space, right? So it was really great effort by De Ligt to get there, because Vlahovic was covered, right? So.
Yeah. But that is actually interesting. If you going back to Dybala thing, what happens if, like Motasem says, that he needs a rest? If Dybala needs a rest, or if he gets injured, or if he's suspended, whatever, how do we replace Dybala now?
Well, I'm going to be a broken record. I like the kid. I like Ake. I'm going to keep going on till he proves me wrong. He provides the energy. I think we have the players. We just got to use them. He's got the engine on him. So either, like you said, whatever we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But I think you try to get you try and get a goal early, and then we start making the subs. But I mean, my prediction was 1-0, so I'll just leave it at that.
No, but I mean, before the transfer market in January, we had Kulusevski, who could at least rotate with Dybala partially. Now we have no one. So, and Ake was barely playing. We had barely existed, So now we don't know much about the guy. As far as I can see, he is as pure winger as Chiesa is.
Yeah.
So far, so I'm not sure if he's fit as a Dybala replacement. Probably Sule would have fit probably a better fit, but that's the thing, that's danger when we sell Kulusevski and we don't get anyone in return in that position. Yeah, and also we get rid of Ramsey, thankfully, yes, but then we have two offensive players that you can't use. So,
well, my point was primarily, just the energy, right? I think. Yeah. Dybala adds a certain energy when he's on the field. And again, that was a pleasant surprise when Ake came in, even just for the brief time he did. I believe it was against Hellas. So, yeah, it's... I've liked what I've seen. And again, if he maybe doesn't directly fit, if you can come on the pitch and, provide that energy like we haven't seen in a while, to me, that's perfect.
He did play. I think it was 4 or 5 minutes against Atalanta as well. He just
Yeah.
Allegri threw everyone.
We won't
Everyone
get
in
into
the mix.
that.
Unfortunately, it was only 1-1, so it is what it is. Shout out to Juric, what a good coach. Yes, Modasem, he is a good coach, but it is Juve who lead 1-0 at the break. Graham, what do you think we'll see in the second half?
I think you're going to see more of the same, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to see any change. Like, I don't want to see any players being rested for midweek until hopefully we get a second goal.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a guy like I don't want to see Dybala or someone like that taken off until we're more comfortable. I hate saying it, but based on the first half performance, if you're going to take off anyone to rest, that would be the excuse anyway. I would take Vlahovic off because out of the front three, he's been far too isolated.
Yeah.
But I mean, you want your best players on in the derby until you see it through. But I think it's just going to be more of the same. Absorbing pressure and hitting Torino on the counter.
Lord De Chilio is warming up, which means most likely that Pellegrini will not come out for the second half and he will be replaced by Lord Mattia.
Yeah, no surprise here.
What are we thinking, Graham?
Well, it should be more defensively solid with De Chilio on.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's been all right. He's been all right when he's been playing, to be honest with you. First team quality, first team regular, no, but he seems to be able to do a job when he comes on for us so far. So more of the same. But I mean, I felt like Pellegrini to a degree was being bullied in the first half. I don't think De Chilio will be as bullied much.
They thought Alexandro was going to play.
I mean,
left back, right?
What I mean by that is Pellegrini is less experienced, younger than De Chilio. So De Chilio's got the battle wound, so to speak. He's been through it.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're right.
So do I. I've got 5.
No, we don't have any other choice.
Well, exactly.
Unfortunately.
Do we want to bring in some Juventissimo 90s comments on the first half? To show our good friend Albert some love.
Why isn't he in the chat? That's the question.
Get him on. Shame on Albert.
Shame on him.
Exact. So obviously, first half, solid performance, great corner and goal. Can't remember the last time we scored from a corner. Good point.
Well, why?
Allowing Torino back into the game, need to push further up the pitch. Refreshing to see our midfielders taking shots. And obviously, like we pointed out, needing another Juve goal.
Well,
Albert's take of the first half.
The expert opinion from the couch.
Yeah.
Quarterback, couch quarterback. That's the same.
Yeah. All right, my friends. Tell us what you think about this first half in the chat, and also if you just joined the stream, it's Daniel on the right, it's Graham down below, and it's me, Roman, on the left. We are watching Juve against Torino, Derby delle Mole, as De Chilio takes off, undresses nicely, slowly.
Got the old school Under Armour on as well.
Lovely.
He's not getting injured.
No. He is coming on for Luca Pellegrini, who is, well, I think he is on ice
done
right now.
Yeah. If he's not broken, he's pretty damn close to being broken.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably sitting in the changing room thinking to himself, what the hell was that? I didn't get that at Cagliari.
Mm-hmm. Now I know what Aaron Ramsey.
Now
I know what Aaron Ramsey feels like.
Wow. Go look at Pellegrini's record at Cagliari and you'll understand.
There we go. So it is official, of course. Matteo De Chilio coming on. Lord De Chilio.
The Lord is in the building.
Torino can forget about scoring, that's for sure.
Yep.
We'll see.
Go.
Come on, boys.
Fino alla fine. Let's go, boys.
I don't want any draw. I don't want any silly goals conceded.
No. 3 points, that's all that matters. Although Vlahovic needs to improve. He needs to improve in that second half.
Danilo scored from a corner from last match. Yes, Steve. And also Quadrado scored from a
Andiamo.
direct corner.
Let's go.
Here we go. Kickoff.
There we
Vlahovic
go.
is
That's
the
a nice
only
one.
one present.
What a ball.
That's a nice one. Good start. Thank
I
you.
actually think that's where they were putting it to where I was sitting the last time I was in the J Stadium, so we're good. Thanks for the souvenir.
When was this?
Oh, ages, man.
Ages.
Before COVID was a thing.
2016?
Damn.
Oh, it's not that long ago. 6
Oh,
years.
yeah.
2016, during our heyday.
No, that was a beauty of a
game.
game, man. That was a beauty. The curva was still there.
Adamo is in the chat. Welcome, Adam. Pleasure.
What's going on, Adamo?
Oh my god.
Locatelli start today. Yes.
Don't be talking out of your ass now.
We might block you. Wow, would be nice.
See, this is what frustrates me.
Come
We sit
on,
off Torino.
sure up.
Chris,
Ice clear.
Chris,
Will there be 7.5 corners for Torino? No,
come on.
I don't think so. Or maybe it will be.
What the?
What do I know?
Nice,
Oh,
Zakaria.
Mamma mia. We start the same way we did the first half.
I don't like this whole sitting back. Don't sit
No.
up. Close them down.
You gotta be pressing. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're gonna sit back, you gotta press them whenever they have the ball. Aya.
It's far too much. Giving Torino far too much time and space like that to make passes.
Oh,
Don't sit so deep.
this was the Giglio mistake. Completely unmarked on the left.
Well, that's what I've been saying, boy. Like, if you watch his last couple games, like, he leaves guys.
That was a horrendous shot.
Mm.
But that's the thing. We just get deeper and deeper and sit back, and it's like, stop playing
Here
with
we
fire.
go.
Stop inviting the pressure.
Oh, come on. There we go. Your boy Rabiot putting some work in.
There we go. I mean, good to try and win the ball back, but
Zakaria.
Yeah, that's come on. I don't like that. I don't like how we're playing that right now.
Prince Beckford. Welcome. Good evening. I love the name.
that's poor Vlahovic. Come on, you got to be stronger than that.
Yeah.
Overrated number 7. There is only one number 7 for Juve, and that's
Fiorentina robbed us. See,
This isn't looking good. Oh man.
Sweet.
Oh,
No. Far too much space, man. Come on, DeCilio.
Nice, DeCilio.
Good tackle.
Who the hell was that ball to, man? Holy shit.
There's far too much space on the left there.
Goat, DeCilio.
Vlahovic just constantly pissed off.
Well,
He's
I mean,
angry.
what kind of service is he? Like, we're bombing the ball up for what reason?
That was the point. Somebody made a Twitter a while back. It doesn't matter who you get as a striker, how much money you spend on that guy, as long as approach is crap.
But I mean,
but look at those two. But Graham, look at those two. They bombed 2 balls at him. What are you gonna do? Like,
no, but what I'm talking about is the whole comment. Like, it doesn't matter who you got up front.
oh my god,
because of the tactical
nice
setup.
save.
I mean,
Let's go. Wake up.
good save. How far behind am I?
Ooh,
That was a good save. I'm fucking miles
good
behind.
save, yeah.
We're
Why are
miles
you ahead of
behind.
us?
Wait a
Why are
minute.
you ahead of us now?
Did I steal your stream?
How did that happen? What the hell?
It's payback for the first half.
Damn, I'm miles behind.
Let me
Jesus.
refresh it.
Let me see. 49.32 am I? Jeez.
Okay, so you're about 10 seconds behind.
I'm at
Yeah.
50.
But I mean, yeah, like I was saying, like if it's the tactical setup, then how come we had a good game in Vlahovic's debut? He looked phenomenal in the debut.
Yeah, but I think we played a lot different in that game, no?
Yeah, we did.
Well, we should stick to playing like that.
Wow. Well, yeah, for sure. I agree.
But
I mean,
that's it. It's more of it's more unusual of us playing that way.
I just don't get, like, if we have such attacking players, why not utilize them?
No comment. Certain people are going to start getting offended.
Allegrisimo.
That's the thing. Okay. When it works, we want Allegri back. When it doesn't work, certain people bury their heads in the sand for a long time.
It's always like this, isn't it? With every favorite.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, look.
But you got to look at it objectively at times.
If Dybala has a bad game, I have no problem.
Hi, Raik. Welcome to the chat. Do you think that we should have loaned Coutinho? That's an interesting question.
But
Coutinho.
He's at Aston Villa,
Yeah.
Coutinho. Yeah.
Very random transfer, by the way.
I mean, I guess
side note, he's in my Premier League.
Whoever's going to pay you, right?
Yeah, but that's an interesting name, Raik. Thank you. Yeah, that's intriguing. Could have been a perfect player to play when Paulito.
Yeah, but how much is he asking for? 10 million?
Yeah, but for low.
Well, that's the thing. If you want to bring in players on high wages, you need to get rid of the ones you've already got. Strike one, Ronaldo's gone. We need to get Ramsey permanently gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Once Ramsey's permanently gone, you've got more money to play with on the wages.
There we go.
Dybala is down.
Oh, come on.
Dybala is injured. Dybala is injured, my friends. Thank you so much for joining this stream. It's been lovely. Have a good one.
Did he get injured from taking the shot?
I told you it's unreliable. Unfreaking reliable.
Daniel's silence says it all.
And he wants 10 million. Well, we're not going to go down that road, but seriously, it is so frustrating with Paulo Dybala. As soon as we get him steamrolling, as soon as he gets working and it just gets better and better, and then he gets these injuries. And now he's probably out for the Champions League game against Villarreal. Thank you very much.
I mean, the warning signs were there. I mean, you thought he was injured early on in the first half.
Yeah.
I actually didn't see that. I remember you saying that. I don't remember seeing where the knock was.
I don't even remember there being a knock. It just looked like he had a tightness in his leg.
Yeah.
He stopped and he felt his leg.
Yeah, he's done.
I mean, as long as it's precaution, I'd rather him come off early.
If it is, he's a very smart boy. If it is,
could you imagine? He's like, "Fuck it, I'm not playing." He's like,
"Stop." It kind of looked like that's what he said. It kind of looked like that's what he said when someone asked him, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just can't be fucked playing." The only positive is he walked off and he didn't need assistance or hobble or anything.
Yeah,
so maybe it's a precaution.
I mean, all we can do is hope.
Yeah.
And nice chat, nice block. Attaboy.
I wonder if that's a change of formation then with McKennie on. I mean, I kind of know he's been played out wide sometimes, but
yeah, we'll have to see where he.
It's not exactly his natural position, is it? Then again, it's not Dybala's natural position either. Here we go.
I mean, I think he's going to be pushing up, right? So
McKennie as a trequartista, Jose. Yes, probably. Well, trequartista, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know if Dybala was playing as a trequartista.
I think they need to invent a new
There we
position.
go. Run. Come on, Cuadrado. Why are you waiting
This has been an absolute
Oh,
nightmare.
that's a foul.
Rugani's injured. Dybala's potentially injured. I mean, who's next? Right before a Champions League game.
Pellegrini.
I just think he got taken off because he couldn't handle it anymore. And now Belotti's bullying our players.
Well, the problem with that is Cuadrado should have just kept running with the ball. I don't know what he slowed down for.
He missed the ball. He went to kick it and he missed it.
No. I mean, when he started that progression.
For a footballer, he doesn't think a lot. Let's leave.
No,
it
he had the whole wing. He didn't even need to slow down and cut in. I don't know why.
What are you doing, Zakaria? Okay, nice. Oh, I was just wondering what Zakaria is doing against 3 players. All right.
Silence.
That was the horrible ball was the first one.
Right, come
Nice
on,
ball.
somebody make themselves
Put it
available.
in.
Oh, here we go with the stray passes again.
Cuadrado with the corner kick.
I'm so behind. Let me.
Yeah, who has the armband now? It's gonna be Alexandro, no?
Oh boy.
I think it's Alexandro with the armband. No, but that's the seniority. I think it's Alex.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Or Cuadrado.
No, he does.
Has the corner kick been taken for you yet?
Yeah.
Just now.
Yeah, I can't refresh it. I'm just stuck behind. Has it just been taken for me?
Zakaria,
See, the problem I had was it was in full screen. Because when I got rid of it, it actually jumped to where you guys were at the end of the half.
When going forward, Zakaria is very good. But when we lose the ball, he has poor positions as Edgar.
Yeah, he should not be taking on 2 guys. That's okay. He got the throw in.
At least he's got the confidence to do it. You know what I mean?
I love how nonchalantly Dachilio just crosses the ball.
Yeah, at least we've got a player that's willing to take opponents on.
Come on, man.
Die.
Vlahovic has been useless.
No, he's
been neutralized.
You know? I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, if I was Allegri at some point, you take Vlahovic off and replace him.
Yeah.
Maybe put Morata in that position and just have him more free roll, you know?
Oh my God, what was that?
Cuadrado. Vlahovic, here we go. Vlahovic. Cuadrado. Dancing feet. Cannot decide what to freaking do.
Where are you at, Roman?
Idiot. 58-40.
Jesus.
How the hell did you jump ahead of me?
This is crazy. The joys of live streaming.
I have the Russian streams are very good these days.
There we go.
This is better than
there we
BT
go.
Sports
Put it in.
anyway.
Come on, Cuadrado. You gotta put a better ball in, man.
Busan. Cuadrado. Juan Cuadrado. Flick, trick, and nothing comes of it.
Belotti's down.
Fuck Belotti.
Yeah,
as long as it's not a player, and as long as someone's not wearing black and white, I don't care.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm not even sure where that injury comes from.
That's my boy.
If you're watching the stream with the kids, I'm sorry for the language.
It's a derby. There is no clean language in the derby.
Cazzo.
I remember I was at the last time I was J Stadium, and there was a family right in front of us, and the girl was saying, "Daddy, what are they singing?" and Dad was like, "They're saying merda," and she's like, "What does that mean?" And he said, and he whispered in her ear what it meant.
It means Inter Milan.
Exactly.
She was like, "That's a bad word."
Inter Milan is definitely a bad word. Internazionale, it all means the same thing. Merda. I must say, I absolutely love it how anytime the opposition goalkeeper goes to take a goal kick, everybody just goes, oh, merda! Every time. I love it.
It doesn't matter who it is. Just anyway.
It was even better that time when it was the kids that were doing it. I remember there was one time. There was one time we had a full stand and nothing but children, and they're like, "Oh, the kids will be great. It'll be great publicity." Ooh, merda!
Yeah, that's when they got the ban, no?
Yeah.
I think they had that one. The Curva had the 1-match ban or something, and then they gave the tickets away. Yeah.
Yeah, to the kids. Yeah.
Yeah. The kids have been taught well.
Vlahovic, you freaking poor today, man.
Is that number 7 shit?
Look, I would rather him be poor and be 1-0 up than be like last game where here we go. Come on. Cazzo.
Language.
Crap. Crap. Mamma mia, we are so crap.
As long as we win, that's
no.
All I care about. Come on. I keep saying it. Why did we sit off?
You can't let that cross.
Oh, fuck!
And what happened? Who and what?
Someone was wide open.
Belotti goal.
It's freaking Alexandro who is not following his man.
That's the thing, though. We cannot sit off them constantly. We cannot sit back and we cannot absorb pressure. That's why pressing is a thing in games. You got to press. You got to close down the space. But no, we just sit back and we let them attack.
Why, Alex? Why, of all people, you leave him alone? You follow Belotti. He's the only guy you need to mark. Andrea Belotti. Mamma mia. But then again, yes, Graham, I agree with you because we saw this coming.
Oh, yeah. If it didn't happen now, it should have happened.
I mean, that is piss poor defending. Like it begins with Cuadrado. Cuadrado sits back, he doesn't commit, he stands off, allows the cross to come in. Yeah, Alexandro's at fault for just being near absolutely nobody, but it doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter who the player is, nobody closes their opponent down. There's no closing down, there's no pressing, nothing, nada.
Yeah.
And we've been asking for that since the first half.
Yeah, but we got to hide it. It's on Alex. It's on Alex, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he should have covered it.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a team, we don't press. We don't close the space down.
No.
Well, but Roman, he's got a point. You got to put that in the touchline. Like, there's no excuses why he was less than a foot away. Like, and you're still putting in balls like that. To be honest.
Yeah, but when you mark Belotti, this is why do you leave him suddenly all of a sudden?
Well, I could say the same thing when Hateboer put the ball on the bar and Alexander wasn't even on the pitch. So it's not like this is something that is new, whether he's on the pitch or not.
But I mean, throughout this entire game, we've sat deep, we've sat back and invited the pressure and allowed Torino to have a shot on goal.
Okay, run, go.
You just can't do that.
No, we make it too easy. That's the problem.
I expect
like you said.
I expect teams in the relegation zone to play like that away to Juventus.
Like, look at this.
The whole approach is bad.
Well, yeah. After they scored, Allegri woke up. He had to get onto the sidelines again. So the 65-minute nap is over.
We literally have every single player bar Vlahovic behind the ball.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we defending? It's 1-1.
Well, because we're not fighting for the Scudetto. This is all for. We've had
Europa
a really
League?
good game.
Is that what we're playing for now? Europa League, because we still have to keep pace with Atalanta. We still have to make sure that we finish in the top 4.
More goals are coming, boys. More goals.
Well,
are
yeah,
coming.
the way they're playing right now, yeah.
Close the space
Holy
down.
fuck!
I mean, Torino are back healing flicks and everything right now.
Ah, that's bad.
Just a little reminder: Atalanta was at home when they played Villarreal in that last game. They were up 2-0 in the first half. Just to give you a little preview, if you're not feeling great right now.
I'm about to.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
This is J Stadium. They play us at our home now.
But I think a lot of this, you're not really surprised, are you?
Not
To
to,
a
be honest.
degree,
to this degree, I am. This
Really?
is not.
Torino's playing football and we're doing
What was
absolutely
that,
nothing.
Dusan? What was that?
There's far too many Torino players in open space. Look out wide. DeShilio.
Oh, yeah. Where is the
Or
Shilio?
Rabiot, or whoever the hell's out. Is it Rabiot right now with the gloves on? Or is that DeShilio? I can't make him out right now. But
No, it is Rabiot. You're right.
out wide. He's completely open for Torino.
See, yeah, I don't understand that at all.
If somebody sees that and makes a pass, we're in trouble.
Come on, Vlahovic. Oh, come on, man. That's not what we needed. What are you doing?
And where is our creativity, I wonder, huh?
Zakaria is the only one pressing. Literally the only one running towards his man. Everyone's backing off. It's bollocks. Finally, our people have got the message. Now Locatelli and McKennie are doing it.
Oh, Quadrado passed the ball. Oh, you such an idiot, Quadrado.
Oh, that's a sore one of.
At 68 minutes, guys. Quadrado being an absolute prat.
Donkey.
That's polite.
That's just not good enough.
Come on.
So, question for you guys. What do you actually think Allegri says at halftime?
Die.
Honestly.
That's nice, guys, but more defending. I'm glad we have a goal. I'm glad we're leading, but we need to defend.
At least we're not losing.
Die, defense.
At least we're not losing this game.
I mean, give it time.
We had a lot of great chances. We need to learn how to finish.
The Predator is coming
Here we
on
go,
right now.
We still have Ronaldo.
No.
We signed Greenwood.
No.
Too soon?
Oh, wow, Delict.
That doesn't sound too good.
Oh, no.
Moise Ken. Is it Ken or Keen?
Who gives a shit?
I mean, to be honest, Vlahovic hasn't done much this game.
Yeah, but what about the young Brazilian? What's going on, man? Like, what are these stuff? I don't understand.
no,
Oh,
not good
fuck,
enough.
Rabiot. Oh, God.
Kyle, is that how you say his name? Kai.
I hope
Too
he subs
young.
off Morata.
Too young. If Kai Jorge wants to know what's in store for him with his Juventus career, he should just ask Moise Kean. He's like, hey, when you were younger, what was it like being a Juventus player? And he's like, see that bench, get used to it. Oh, now the referee wants to start giving fouls. I mean, the first half, he was all for letting the game flow.
Well, I'm surprised he hasn't pulled the card yet.
Yeah, that's a fair thing. There's no bookings yet, is there?
It's coming.
I mean, 70 minutes.
Oh, come on, man.
Don't worry. Allegri will wait until the 80th minute and then throw everything in the kitchen sink at Torino.
Oh,
you got it.
Here we go.
Bingo.
2 boys are coming on. We need 3 points, Allegri. I hope you know this. I hope you're aware of that.
Apparently, Pjanic is reacting to the Juve game in his in his channel.
Who is Pjanic?
Did I read that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. Come on. Let's see. Who is it? Arthur and Moise Kean. Well, you guys are going to know what the change is before me.
Yeah.
But something needs to change because this isn't working.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Quadrado is a fissy boy. Oh, come on, Quadrado. Get up.
Why do we keep sitting back?
Like, they're putting, like, holy fuck.
I love it how Quadrado immediately gets up when he realizes he's not getting a foul.
Exactly. Give him a
It's like,
yellow.
oh, my nose is broken. I'm in agony. And then he looks up and he's like, no, okay, I'm fine again.
Oh, another ball in.
Quadrado needs to shut up or he's going to get booked.
He will be booked.
The referee was literally pointing his finger at him like a school child. Nah, come on, Quadrado. That's not enough to throw yourself to the ground. It's not even an elbow. His shoulder went into your neck.
Come on.
Oh, he's looking for it, right?
There we
He's
go.
going into it.
Come on. Here we go. Come on, boy. Oh, you absolute idiot. It's the touch of an idiot.
See, that's disappointing. The first booking in the game, and it's not even for a foul.
Vlahovic, Locatelli, off.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Vlahovic, maybe Locatelli, but not surprised with Vlahovic. He's had a poor game.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, there's nothing being changed. You know,
well, if anything, we got worse now.
You know what? But you know what I mean? Like, if you're not changing any, oh, come on, Locatelli. Are you kidding me, man?
I think they just marked Vlahovic out the game.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
as soon as Dybala got injured, this is where things got worse because now we have zero creativity going forward. Nothing.
Yeah, bingo.
Nothing. Morata and Kean scoring goals for us. Forget about it. This is another draw coming.
Don't forget, McKenna. Jeez, McKenna, Morata, Kean.
Rabiot.
That's the front three.
Rabiot behind them.
Oh, my
Mamma mia.
This is what we have.
Oh, look. Piazza's coming in.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we go. Former Juve player. Now's the moment where they score the frickin' goal. I'm just so pissed off that we've sat back the entire duration of this game.
That guy Brecolo had a pretty good game for Torino.
I mean, that's another thing. Our only goal came from a set piece.
Yeah. I don't think we had any shots on goal in second half.
I don't remember in the second half anyway.
Man, I gotta start making some bets because this is just easy money.
Easy money. I've got money on Juventus winning this freaking game.
Oh, well, that's not easy money. That's a hope and a prayer.
Goodbye money. It's
Well,
just now we're doing a bit of pressing, but
oh, why? Ooh, Lord De Chilio.
Here we go. Come on, press him.
Lord De Chilio. No, you escape. You escape. Oof, tasty one.
Quadrado, take the fucking throw in already.
I think I've fallen back to where Graham is. There
Here
we
we go.
go.
Here we go. Quick counter.
The stream becomes slower and slower as you regresses.
Oh yeah. Put the
McKennie
ball in.
is on. Yes, Pulsar. Yes, he is. At least physically he is. I'm not sure if he's mentally on.
Oh my god.
That's a fair point. Is McKennie on? I've not seen anything from him so far.
Wow, he made the one run and
Yeah.
Oh, Moise, this is just so easy. Oh.
I can imagine Auber gone batshit right now. With several swear words spoken at a loud volume.
This team isn't good enough.
This is piss poor.
But honestly, Graham, to be honest, it's not even surprising anymore. I think if it was the last 2 years, maybe 3.
Oh, Moise Ken, you're fucking shite!
Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, what's the first touch? What was that first touch all about?
Arthur, come on, here we go.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Press him! Don't just stand around and watch.
I know.
Jesus!
Oh my lord. You have to be joking. Moiskin, what is this? This is Sunday League football. What is that for Moiskin? Why are you scared of the ball? Is this like, I don't know, new territory for you?
There we go. Quadrado.
Nice
That's
takeaway,
what I was
Arthur.
talking about.
Run.
There we go.
Just watch Moiskin being scared of the ball.
Nice ball. Hit it. What? Dude, what are you doing?
I have no words. Seriously.
It was on a silver platter.
If you are Vlahovic, you score.
You didn't even jump.
You destroy Bremer there. If you're Cristiano, you destroy. I mean,
if you're Matre,
if you're Matre, you at least try.
Vucinic. Jesus.
Freaking Jovinko would have tried.
That was bad. I mean, that really was bad.
Awful.
Zero confidence. That kid's confidence is shot. At least Belotti's coming off.
Your favorite Torino player is coming off too.
Boo. Single.
Oh, mamma mia. Ansaldi, the Pratt.
He kind of looks like he's got the hair like those guys, the Island Boys there.
It's just the random little ponytail part. It just looks so
man.
strange. It's like his barber played a practical joke on him. It's like he'll never see this little bit at the bottom.
Yeah, there we go. We got the Island Boys over here.
Yeah.
The newest edition.
He reminds me of Palacio with the stupid ponytail.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 80 minutes in, 10 minutes to go, still 1-1. And we have no idea how we're going to score the second goal. I'm not sure if we want to.
I have no idea how Allegri got this bloody job for a second time. It's like, hey, we're going to get rid of you because you We want attractive football. Oh no, the attractive football project has failed. Let's bring the guy back. The guy that we wanted rid of, let's bring him back.
But should we blame this on Allegri entirely?
Oh yeah, this is all Allegri. You know what? The amount of criticism Sadi gets for, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna defend Sadi, but he had one season of a team that he didn't even decide on picking, but now all of a sudden it's not on the coach. That's what kills me with Juve Twitter. It's when we have a tough fought win, it's Allegri ball. When we don't, it's on the players. So we got to decide what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
I think the main problem begins with the board, because that's the one consistent. I mean,
they picked Allegri.
Maurizio Sarri was a square peg in a round circle.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
What I mean?
For sure.
And then you replace him with Pirlo. Zero experience. The guy was still getting in the middle of getting his qualifications when he was announced as a Juventus manager. That's how bad that was. And then your answer to all of those problems is to bring Allegri back. So for me, like the main issue has been the board. Like they've just been
for sure
lackluster with the decision making.
It was one bad decision after another bad decision.
Oh, come on.
It's
Good,
like
Arthur. Nice. No, get your ass up.
A project takes longer than one season. You got to stick at it. And if you don't want to stick at it, you don't go back to square one with what you ditched in the first place. It's like going back to the ex-girlfriend.
AJ's got to be loving this. Woo-wee. You got to be loving this football, buddy.
But it's like going back to the ex-girlfriend. Yeah. It's like, these new girls didn't work, so do you want to come back to me? You know?
Oh, look, it's 81st minute, and we're actually, trying to do something. Wow, I wonder why. I think that's the strategy. Wait till 80 minutes and then turn it on.
Oh yeah, give us a heart attack.
Watch it now.
The people, the fans that haven't died of a heart attack can celebrate a goal clearance.
Hey, we got a corner. There we go. We got a corner.
Oh, come on.
They licked almost a second.
That's a good showcase from Artur, at least. Showing a little bit.
Oh, 83. Come on.
You want to know what the answer to your long-suffering problems as a long-term Juve fan watching these games?
Oi.
Oh,
that's it.
He is useless again. The same thing.
Oh, was that on the second corner?
Here we go. Second corner.
Oh, Allegri's moving his hands.
I mean, what is the point of Moise? What is the point of Moise Kean? Seriously, what is the point?
What's the point in bringing him back? That was a panic signing.
Oh yeah.
I blame it on Cristiano.
Especially if there's an obligation.
Oh really? Oh my God, he missed the ball. What is your purpose? I remember last year people were moaning about this guy not getting called up to the Azzurri or the Euros. Remember that? Like, he was so good at PSG. He was so good at PSG.
He was.
A handful of good performances for Juventus about what? 3 years ago. 3 freaking years ago. Let's live in the present, guys, shall we?
Wow, the whole Nazionale debacle was to me enough to not want to bring this guy back.
Moise Kean is so garbage that Balotelli was getting time at the national team. Let that sink in.
By the way, guys, did you see the rumors about Balotelli?
No. What was that all about?
There was some Turkish president of, was it Galatasaray? He was having a beef with the president of Balotelli's
Club, yeah.
Balotelli's club, yeah, and then and he was just like, you don't know nothing, but I know everything. I know that Balotelli will go to Juve. Your Balotelli will go to Juve. And yeah, it was just funny.
There's more chance of us getting that Champions League fixture with Galatasaray replayed next week than us signing Balotelli.
I'll take Balotelli now instead of Moise Kean, that's for sure.
At least there'll be fireworks with Balotelli.
Why
Albeit in
always?
his toilet.
Well, I say that every game. Why always me?
Yeah.
Why did I choose to support this club? 20 plus years later, why am I still here?
But you know what the thing is, boys. Like, it's not even about like the winning. Like a lot of fans, they think it's like, oh well, you're spoiled, you won. It's like we're just watching shit. Like, I'm sorry, like show some effort.
Like, there's a massive difference between the last 2 Scudetto wins and now. I don't mind winning ugly, but the key word is winning. If we play garbage and we win and we get a trophy at the end of the season, fantastic. I want a 4-star on this thing. Fantastic, okay? But if you're playing garbage and you're not winning, that's a completely different story.
Turn.
I mean, there's winning ugly and then there's just playing ugly.
Die. Fuck.
Decilio. Have a go at least. I bet you the goalkeeper has just finished watching Game of Thrones.
It looks like a Game of Thrones reject.
Oh shit.
If we had a shot on target in the second
No,
half,
that's what I'm saying. He has
so.
been very cool and relaxed.
87th minute. Come on, urgency! It's a derby.
What is it now?
Quadraro, have a shot. Come on. You've just fallen over like a
time
clown
wasting. Guys, sorry, this was not what's gonna happen. We were supposed to win.
I don't know why Quadrado doesn't hit that.
Because he's afraid.
Who said the mid? Where's Albert? I don't see no midfielder shooting. What the hell is going?
Where is Ake? 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go until
we're on Ake time right now.
Let's give him his mandatory 4 minutes.
You time wasting piece of crap. Look at that. People are leaving already and they're just patting a Nelly on the back.
Buongiorno is about to come on. That's funny.
It's like, thank you for arranging this shit team, Agnelli. I'm off to bed.
Nedved was giving them Agnelli the business.
I'd rather see Nedved on the pitch right now. Good God.
How is it possible to... Buongiorno. Is it really that name?
Oh, yeah.
Buonanotte.
Yeah, that's the key word for this half.
Yeah.
Buonanotte. Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Yeah.
I've got 2 words for this second half regarding Juventus. Andi tutti affanculo. That's my words for this second half.
Please don't try to speak Italian ever again.
That's an actual word. Look it up. I know what it means. I learned that one early on.
That's a yellow for Mandragora.
Buongiorno, number 99.
You Juve reject. Ciao. We're drawing to a bunch of Juve rejects. Piazza, Mandragora. Who else is there? Belotti's probably been rejected by Juve once or twice.
Milinkovic-Savic.
I'm just waiting for the ghost of Zaza to appear and score the winner.
No.
But not for us.
Yeah, he's on the bench, actually. Yeah, that's true.
Jesus, is he still at Torino?
That's a player who's
Come on, that's a yellow right there. Like,
At least our
fuck.
future looks bright. Sule, Ake, Vlahovic, Chiesa, De Ligt. Well,
Come on.
Well, two of them won't even see the won't even see the time of day. So I don't know if they're
No.
their future. I don't know about that.
where is the Ake?
Right, we got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to score a winner.
Everything is up for debate. Even the coach says Morton. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
4
There
minutes.
There is little to no structure to this.
What is
rubber.
our... Oh, okay, good.
Oh, come on. Urgency, man. Fucking urgency.
Okay. Zakaria, you piece of
Say it.
Swiss
Say it.
cheese.
Say it, you piece of...
Merda.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake, how can you get away from a fraud? I mean, a throw-in. How can you literally throw it to the opposition?
Yeah.
You just keep giving the ball away.
So what Allegri said, if we win... Oh.
Holy fuck.
Oh, here we go.
Zakaria.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot, you know. No. Come on.
I was
no,
so
Quadrado, you...
wanting you to celebrate. I was wanting to see you jumping with joy. So as I'd be
I
like,
know.
oh, I can't wait to see this. Happy moment. Happy, joy. Instead, it's going to be the same bittersweet reality.
Nobody wants to do... Nobody wants to take the responsibility. You know, shoot.
Rabio.
Yeah.
McKennie.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Quadrado, you're useless.
Mhm.
Rabiot, come on.
At this point, I take
Okay.
Patuin.
Again! How many times is he going to give the ball away?
How the fuck
Come
are you
on.
crossing like that?
He literally gave the ball away twice in like a few
Like-
seconds. Do you practice passing? Or do you just
my
practice
God.
step overs? Too busy dancing. I'm convinced Quadrado practices his stupid little dance for goal celebrations more than passing.
Arthur is so deep.
This is bad.
He's-
Two draws
he's-
in a row.
Oh, Alexandro, you are so lucky there.
That should have been a yellow. Come on.
Alexandro is so lucky. Oh.
Right, come on, Quadrado, do something.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh,
Yep.
I mean, I'm in the middle of the 93rd minute, so you've no celebrated, so
too.
I know we're getting fuck all.
We're done.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh, that's a
Absolute
foul.
Crap. Absolute crap. So,
I love how Morata's running to get the ball as if they were playing.
Fucking fish, bro.
You might as well have watched the game blindfolded.
so what? Actually, what happened? Is that we drew against Atalanta, and that was okay because we're gonna face Torino. So Allegri said yesterday. So the draw against Atalanta is only as good if we win today. So
Well, we didn't.
So instead of 6 points, we have 2. Instead of 2 wins, we have 2 draws. We have that last game, today's game, was the worst I've seen in 2022. The approach was horrible. Defensive, There was no understanding between the players going forward, sitting back, inviting Torino into play, just welcoming them. We give them the first course, the main course, the dessert. We serve them nicely. We dine and fine and dine them. We give them the ladies. We give them the nice houses, the beautiful cars, everything. Welcome. Welcome. Stay with us. This is our home. Welcome to crap on us. It's the same old story with Allegri, huh? Defense first, attack later. At least we didn't lose.
We had chances.
Okay. Chances in the first half and absolutely nada in the second.
Yeah, it's as many chances as those chances hardly qualifies as chances.
Like, how many games do you have to watch like this? Like, that's what I don't understand. I don't know how many times you have to see this.
I wanted to be positive, for Allegri. New season, new beginning. Maybe he's changed, but he hasn't. It's the same old story. And then again, the question begs, with Vlahovic, we buy Vlahovic for what, 70 million or whatever, astronomical value. And it really doesn't matter.
No.
Because the approach is still crap. It's still the same boring football. It's still the same destructive, boring football. Zakaria. Whoa, he was so good. Oh, he will spark this midfield. Did he spark today? No.
There's no plan B. There's no plan C. I doubt there's even a plan A.
Well, plan A is not losing.
Safety first.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, any coach, when you're seeing your striker going out there and he's getting chopped at, he's getting held up, whatever.
The problem with Allegri here is
what is getting said, what is getting discussed. You have to find a way.
During the presser yesterday, wherever it was, he said, "I hope we learned from the 1-1 against Atalanta." But the man can't look in the mirror. I hope he learned. Can he look in the mirror and then say, you know what? I, as a coach, wasn't good enough. Can he say that with a straight face? Can he improve? Of course, I understand the fact that Dybala was out with injury after 55 minutes or so. I understand it's difficult to replace him and to play try to control the game with Dybala being out. There is no creativity going forward. I get that. But even before Dybala, we were crap.
I mean, it's just safety first. We clearly didn't learn from our first mistake, Allegri. I mean, the guy was out of the game for 2 seasons and he's learned nothing.
No.
He came back in and it's the same tactical setup as before.
I don't think it was an easy win. Honestly, man, I'm getting tired of this. Especially with Atalanta, the same thing. Atalanta could have scored 3-4 times. Torino could have scored 3-4 times. Being up 1-0 means nothing to me. There was no easy win. If it was an easy win, we would have won. If it was an easy win.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we got to get out of this we're defending. I don't know why we defend. The results are the results. Winning is important until we got to defend Allegri. So, okay, that's what kills me. All of these models, fino alla fine, vincere è importante, è l'unica cosa che conta. Everything gets turned around, flipped on its head whenever we feel like it. So the fact is, it's two in a row. He's got to look in the mirror. Instead of everybody defending him when he says, oh, we're not playing for the Scudetto, what is he going to say in the press conference today? He's going to sound like a donkey again. He's going to sound like... That's not a Juve coach. That's not a Juve coach.
No. Allegri breeds a defeatist mentality. Like, when it comes out, I mean, a stereotypical football answer. We're going to try and compete for every trophy, for every competition that we're in. It was the same years and years ago with the Champions League, okay? Now, realistically, I don't expect Juventus to win the Champions League. You know, when we're talking about 2017 and stuff like that, you know,
Right.
after Cardiff and all that, you know, like I was not expecting Juventus to win the Champions League, but I do not expect players or the manager to tell me, nah, we're not even in the recognition for that. You know, we're just here to participate. And that's the impression I get from Allegri. Like, there's being realistic, and then there's being far too honest. I mean, if you turn around and say publicly, we're not in the Scudetto race. Yeah, we signed Vlahovic. We're not in the Scudetto race, so maybe we'll get the Coppa Italia. That'd be a nice little treat. But everything else, nah, we're not in that. And you as a football player here, your leader, your manager say that, you think to yourself, oh, well, boys, we're not in the title race, so yeah, fuck it. Why bother?
Well, and it's as simple as saying we're fighting till the end. Like there's ways you can. Everybody says that Allegri is this master of the word of his words, and you know he comes into he sounds more of an ass every time he takes the mic than anything else. And you know what was the funny thing is, you know, we get these situations where people on Twitter will go and say, "Oh, you know, so many coaches say it's you got to be lucky to win." Well, yeah, no shit. But if you play like shit, you're never going to win the Champions League if that's the case. So, like, it's this excuse to keep defending, and this is why the club falls into this mediocrity, because they just accept, oh well, you got to be lucky, and the reason why Madrid won was 3 in a row is because they were lucky. No, because they played like a team, they had all-stars, and they knew what the fuck they were doing. Like, I'm sorry, like this isn't rocket science, and everybody seems to make it seem like it is.
Well, if we look at this isolately, you know, it's just today was even worse than it was against Atalanta. Against Atalanta, at least we had chances to score. We could have won that game had we finished the chances we had.
Oh, we had chances today.
Wow.
We completely switched off in the second half. I mean,
You know,
I said it. I said it while it was 1-0. Why the hell are we sitting off them and sitting back and sitting
it's like
deep?
this every game.
Like, I'm a football fan. I'm not a qualified coach, manager, ex-player or something like that. If I can see it and the manager's on the touchline, do something about it. Change it.
I think he thinks that we are in control, you know. As long as we sit back, we are in control of the game, but without the ball. Let them run with the ball. Let them control the game, because actually, mind games, we are in control. And then what happens is that this Allegri, newsflash, this is not Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli, Buffon anymore. This is Humpty Dumpty's. This is Wojciech Szczesny, who is not a leader, who is not a confident goalkeeper. This is Alexandro, makeshift center back. This is De Ligt, who has to do everything by himself. This is freaking Cuadrado, who cannot defend. This is De Chilio on the left, where he's usually is a right back.
Letting guys go.
How can you you know,
needing Rabiot to be another fullback, as you saw in the second half.
And we can blame, and I get people, and I blame him myself. I blame Alexander for the goal, but why is it only have to be Alexander? It's not only on him; it's the approach. So yes, Alexander is only the result. Alexander is the result of the whole thing. Unfortunately, yes, he will take the blame, and he will be rated badly because of the badly marking on Belotti. Yes, of course, but we allowed that to happen before. And it's you know, what frightens me is that we spend a lot of money on Vlahovic. We spend it on, you know, crazy amount of money on him. And no, not a single strike on target. What does that have to do with, well, Alexandro?
But I mean, like, if the manager takes the team into every game, at least it feels like this way, with a defeatist attitude, mentality, that's going to rub off the players. But every game we go in with a defeatist mentality, and it's like, come on, this is Juventus. I know it's not the best team. It's not the best Juventus team in a long time, but don't go in with this defeatist mentality all the time. Like, it feels like the priority was to defend tonight. That was the first priority, and hope that we can nick something on the counter at home in the derby against Torino. You can't do that, but it feels like we go into every game inferior. I just don't get that.
I didn't like his presser yesterday. He talked about Juric. He praised him so much. It's almost as if Allegri respected Juric so much that he was afraid of what Juric was going to do to him
Well,
at home. Such an embarrassment, man. Take control of your game. Take control of your club.
I mean, it wasn't so long ago Allegri was, pretty much insinuating or coming out and saying, "Yeah, we're a mid-table team now." Get lost, a mid-table team.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are.
But there's ways of going about it. You don't come out and say that. If you come out and say that, you are giving your players culpability to, well, yeah, of course we drew the derby and of course we threw away points to Atlanta. We're a mid-table team, right, guys?
The thing with Allegri, and this has been the case, Allegri should only be brought in for the knockout stage, and that's it. He needs 2 games simultaneously where he can watch the first game, see how badly we played, and then make the adjustments, and that's it. Because if you can't make everybody, I remember praising, in-game adjustments. Did we? How many times did we hear it?
I mean,
what
adjustments did he make today?
Maybe we're thinking too much about Allegri. Maybe we are. But the fact is that the approach is so easy to blame on Allegri because he is the one who sets up the formations and the tactics.
But I mean, I know we've been complaining for all 3 of us, we talk and everything like that. We've been complaining for some time about the way Juventus is, but it starts from obviously priority number 1. It begins with the board. That's the highest level. Then you get to management. It doesn't matter who the manager is. Then they take the flak of it. So Allegri's got to take the flak of this because, back in the day, it was Sarri. His tactics, his setup, his flaws. He took the flak of it. He took the criticism. And it's a different team from Pirlo, from Sarri, hell, from Allegri's previous season in 2018. Completely different tactics, completely different setup. And it's just negative. So you got to criticize the manager for that. So that's why we're kind of focusing on him. The players can only do
Forza Juve says it best. What tactics? There's no direction. There isn't.
Well,
defend and hope for the best.
Defend. That's the tactic. And
with zero pressing, zero closing down.
My worry is, and I've been saying this for quite some time now, what happens now with Dybala? When Dybala is not going to play in the 90 minutes, he will be substituted. What is your solution to that problem? When
don't play him. Don't play. The problem is he needs to be playing these games because we need him to win games.
Yeah, but he cannot play 90 minutes. That's my point.
No, right. So then you don't play him 4 games in a row. That is the problem.
Yeah. But then the next question is, what do you do?
But if you can't play somebody for 4 games in a row, he's not worth 10, 12 million contracts.
Yeah, but that's another point. I mean, what happens now with let's Dybala cannot play full 90 period. Okay, let's play him 70 million. Fine. But the last 20, what do? You cannot play Moise Kean. He is useless.
But like we said before, there's Ake on the bench. There's Sule on the bench.
Yeah.
There's Caio Jorge on the bench. And none of those guys were brought on.
Yeah, but what do we know?
What do you want us to say?
This one right here is very, we don't know. He knows more about this than we do. He watches those guys every second, every minute during the training. So he knows better than we do who to start and who not. But I mean, clearly.
But does he though?
He doesn't trust them so much then. And I understand that.
If that's the case, then I don't know how you, again, as an owner of the team, you have the best seats in the house. If you can't see a problem with that, then I don't know why we show up every Sunday, Friday, Wednesday, whenever.
Yeah, but do you want to throw a youngster into the fold?
Did you know that Ajax put someone that I've never even heard of when we played them? And what happened in that game? I know you can remember. I know you guys can remember well what happened in that game. They played us off the damn park.
Yeah, but if you're going to talk about Ajax, I don't know about Barcelona current day, but clubs like Ajax, Barcelona, they have the same tactical setup. Maybe Barcelona don't anymore, but they used to. The
And
same
why is
tactical
that?
setup from youth team to senior team. We don't have that. So
And
we
that-
can't just bring in a youth team player and be like, hey, go play the way I
Okay.
want you to play.
So then the game finished what 1-1, and they
Yeah.
weren't brought in. If let's say we bring them in and we lose, what's the difference?
Allegri has never trusted youth. Take your mind back to when we first
1
signed
point.
Dybala.
That's
When we
that's-
first
that's
signed
fact.
Dybala was on the bench for like the first couple of games. He would come on as a substitute. This is back in 2015.
Oh yeah, no, I
He would
agree.
come on as a substitute, score a goal. Yeah, that's great. You're a sub for the next game. It took him quite a long time, a couple of games, until he trusted Dybala to be into the first team.
Right,
And Allegri's got a track record of this, where,
for sure.
in his words, he slowly integrates players into the team. And he just does not trust young players at all, for whatever reason. And I don't think he'll ever change.
Then, respectfully, it's give the keys away and that's it, because we're not going to nothing's going to change.
Of course not. I mean,
So
like
at the end of the day, I agree. But in my opinion, if I'm someone who's a vice, you got to get in there. You got to say, let's go. Like we got to change this up. I don't know what's being said. I don't think there's anything being said. I think this is all,
I think the main problem we have as a club, Juventus, is people at the very top are button heads. So if I remember correctly, if anybody, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, right? Back in 2019, at the end of that season, 18-19, it was Nedved and Paratici, apparently, that wanted rid of Allegri, okay? Now, Paratici, he's gone. Nedved's still there. And Agnelli apparently didn't want to get rid of Allegri. Right. So he's brought Allegri back. That's clearly something that Nedved and Agnelli do not agree with. Yet, the two of them are still up here. Yeah. Their ideas are clashing.
Yeah. Well, and you could see them going back and forth in the stands. That's the thing.
Nedved's probably saying, that's why I told you to get rid of that clown.
So, and I think we can go 100 times, because we have in the past. You guys know exactly the conversations. We've said the same narrative over and over again. Until the management finds a direction, it is what it is. We can have the same dialogue every week. You know what I mean? But until they find a direction and get it right. But me personally, Allegri was an even worse decision than bringing Sarri the first time. Bringing him back. In my opinion,
I said it at the time when we brought Sarri in. He's a project manager. Like, Napoli didn't immediately start playing the football that they were. Like when they should have won the Scudetto, but they bottled it. All right, key word: they bottled that.
Oh
right? They were playing great football. That didn't happen from day one. That took time. The problem is, at a club like Juventus, you don't have that amount of time to integrate your ideas and your ideologies. So that was a failed idea from the beginning to bring Sarri in. But it just feels like there's no project. There's no long-term thinking. It's just scattergun. That failed. Okay, let's go and do this. Oh, that's failed. Let's go and do this. It's like you can't go get by that.
It's because we're playing in the same little pond. We got to go to the ocean.
Yeah, but we can't even win in the so-called little pond.
No. I'm saying when it comes to managers, we're going in the little pond. Yeah. We need it, and everybody's going to give their criticisms on whoever, right? Whether it be Guardiola, Zidane. I just think we need a change. We need a complete change.
Yeah,
this is not. And again, I don't know. Again, this is Agnelli's team. He owns, so he's going to decide what he wants to do. At the end of the day, we can say whatever we want, but I think you need to have whether it be a different nationality, someone who hasn't played in Serie A or not, and you got to let it kind of, marinate, and then I think we might be able to see change. If not, it's status quo.
Well, this is what they did with Allegri right now. They started a project.
Did they though? Did they though?
No. 3 seasons. 3 seasons. This is the contract. 3 seasons.
A project, where we can't start youth, we can't integrate youth because the coach doesn't trust them enough.
You may disagree, yes, but this is the fact. Unfortunately,
management has no
idea. We started with.
Then it's going to be another long 3 years. That's all I have to say.
Well, maybe not 3, maybe hopefully 2. But
Whatever.
Sarri failed, Pirlo failed, Allegri, they will not sack him unless
No, too much money.
Well,
That's the
unless
thing.
he suddenly disappear from the Conference League altogether and end up in 7th place or 8th place or something. And then maybe they will sack him for some reason. But I don't think they will. I think they have bigger problems now.
To
in
me,
terms of-
Roman, if he loses against Villarreal, his ass should be left on the fucking tarmac. Well, I guess we're going to be
think he
playing
will be
at home in the
considered.
second game. Well, but to me personally, if you can't go through there, there's no need going forward. And actually, as a coach, he should have enough respect to resign in his own volition.
Well, no, he is never going to do that.
If
he
doesn't get
he
through
loves the money
Villarreal.
too much, man. Oh no. If he resigns, he won't be paid for 3 years. If he's sacked, then he'll be paid. That's the problem. We're in the dark ages, my friends. Unfortunately.
Banter era.
It's crazy.
United.
We went from down here, January transfer.
And I don't understand why. I don't understand why people were
I don't know
so
why.
happy.
I agree.
It was based
I
on the
actually
first
felt
performance. It was
Based on
based
two-
on that first performance.
Yeah,
Zakaria
exactly.
scores on his
It was
debut.
stupid. You're right,
Vlahovic
Roman. It
scores on his
was.
debut. And then we just
Remember
revert
we
back to
started.
this BS.
Remember we had a stream. I think it was me and you and Ober. We previewed the season, and we were going around. We predicted who will win who will win the Serie A. All of us were like, Juve gonna win it.
I'm never gonna say Merda's gonna win it. I mean,
Juve gonna win. Who else is gonna challenge us? We have the best squad. We have Allegri back. Wow, what is going on right now? Far from it.
I mean,
Far from it. And of course, in the January transfer market, we got Vlahovic, of course, scoring tons of goals. And automatically, people think that he will score the exact amount of money, the exact amount of goals for us as well. Like he will continue scoring for a new club. Well, I'm sorry, Fiorentina actually play ball going forward. We don't play ball going forward.
Yeah, but Allegri never built the team. I think we
No.
have that misconception. Conte built the Juve that he took to win. So I don't know why there's this continual misconception that Allegri builds teams, because I don't know what teams he has built from the ground up.
Allegri had 2 successful periods, okay? He had the first one where his tactics adjusted and maximized what Conte left behind.
Yeah.
And then he didn't build it though. He just made a few adjustments to the team that went to the Cardiff final. Now, I'm of the opinion, during that season, 2016-17, we played some of the best football I saw. So what frustrates me about Allegri is tactically, he's capable of that. He's capable of setting a team out to go out and do stuff like that. But for some reason, he has restraints. Ever since that time, ever since that Champions League final, we're handcuffed. He handcuffs teams for some reason.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he does that. We were handcuffed tonight. It felt like defense first mentality at home against Torino.
It's shameful. It's shameful. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's not right. It's just not right. You're drawing at home to Torino after they lost. They lost against Venezia in the last round, for heaven's sake.
2 in a row they lost.
And then now they're actually drawing us. They were the better team out there at J Stadium. The most feared stadium in Serie A.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. As I said, we welcome them. We give them the ladies. We give them the cars, the sweets. We give them everything. Enjoy. We even put Alexander in the center back just to mess up even more.
That's got to be the excuse.
Just to sweeten up exactly, Graham.
That will
exactly
be the excuse.
It's the same. We witness the same thing, and we find different motives to make ourselves feel better. That's why when everybody was saying after Atalanta, it was the same thing. Oh, well, we had a lot of chances. We had this. Guys, we got to get over the fact if you don't win, we don't win. And it's not looking good. It's not looking because everybody was going. What was the big talking point? How many games undefeated we were? Was that not the talking point? Well, we're still undefeated, boys. We're still undefeated.
Yeah,
He will say that. Allegri will say that line. We're still undefeated.
So it is what it is. I mean,
all right, guys, we got to move on to the player ratings. By the way, guys, if you just joined, thank you so much for joining. Smash a like on this one and subscribe if you haven't. If you do have, this is very important to you, all the followers and who are watching right now. If you do have some comments from Allegri or any players just after the game, please smash them in the chat and I will highlight them. We got to look at what he says after the game. It'll be very interesting to see if he has anything to say, if anything, and who is to blame from his standpoint, or if there is anyone to blame. Maybe he sees this as a good game, for all I know.
oh, most likely.
All right, but meanwhile, Wojciech Szczesny, my friends. Let's start with rating Wojciech. So he did concede one. He had several good saves, in my opinion, but for me personally, it's a 6.
I'd agree.
I don't know.
I'd agree with that. 6 average.
Yeah, 6. And this is basically, well, not saying anything about Szczesny. Tech was not the problem today.
No.
Absolutely not. If
No.
if there is any,
I mean, he could have saved it. No, I'm just fucking.
I mean, he did.
that's
he did
painting
make
over the cracks, man.
I mean, remember in the first half, he did make a magnificent save when we thought it was
yeah.
Alexandro that had
Yeah.
the initial block.
Yeah.
But it's still a 6 because we didn't win the game.
No.
Oh.
No, I think
Well, this right here, Ruffle. I'm sorry, I have to pin this one because we are lucky that we have easy teams left in our Serie A fixtures.
No.
Newsflash: there is no easy games
Yeah.
for Juve in Serie A or in the freaking Coppa. Or,
draw to Venezia,
Mamma mia.
barely beat Sassuolo, draw Torino.
Reality
games.
check. Juventus is an easy team.
Exactly.
The Real fans will be thinking, "Hey, we can beat this team."
Well, they're at home.
Matthijs de Ligt, my friends. For me, man of the match.
8. I would give him an 8.
Yeah, I would agree. 7.5.
8 for me as well. Yeah, I'd even go with even higher. Without him, I think we lose this game. 8. Nothing more to say, really. And I kind of feel frustrated for De Ligt now. We draw once again the game we should have won on paper.
Yeah.
2
And now
back-to-back.
maybe starts thinking, what's up now? What am I gonna? Are we? I mean, if we are not playing Champions League next season, I think he decides to pack his bags, unless he has this love for Juve.
Well,
They all talk about.
If Juventus aren't playing Champions League football next season, we need to make one big sale. One big sale.
And that's him.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of money we missed out on.
It might be more than one big sale. It might be more. And one signing that doesn't happen either.
Yeah.
Who was playing next to him? It was not Rugani. It was freaking Alexandro. Let's see if I can find him. Alexandro.
5.
5.
Yeah, 5. Culpable for the goal.
But I wouldn't say he had a horrible game.
Still a 5.
Oh, well, I mean, in that's why I'm surprised you guys gave De Ligt an 8, because in a game where you draw and you play like that.
Yeah, but De Ligt made some crucial interceptions and scored the goal.
True.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
He had a good game.
I still think it's tough to give an 8 in a draw like we played today. But anyways,
he's the only one that's getting an 8. Trust me.
Oh well, yeah. Really? No.
Rugani is so fragile, we cannot count on him even when Bonucci and Chiellini is out. Dybala is full of reproach gestures. Ken cannot hold a pass, even from me. Funny. Missed Chiesa. Yes, we did actually. Chiesa was missed. I even forgot what we have.
Chiesa was a Chiesa was our main man. He was the best player for us until he got injured. Can you imagine Chiesa and Vlahovic together? That'd have been brilliant.
Luca Pellegrini.
We think it would be brilliant.
4. I'm going to give him a 4.
Pellegrini, really?
Yeah, because I felt like
I'd say a 4 or 5.
I felt like he got bullied at the game. I don't
got
think he
bullied,
wanted it. I don't think he wanted it in the second half.
4.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna go 5.
I'd say a 5. I agree.
I don't know.
Actually, can you change Alexandra? I think Alexandra was a 10.
Alexander cannot be better than Luca Pellegrini.
I just felt like the occasion got the better of him. He got bullied off. He got bullied off the ball, and he didn't want any of it in the second half.
Wow.
Boschino, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that team would walk this team off the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say, those players who were in the Serie B team, yeah, they're better than the players in this team. I'm telling you, those guys, hell yeah.
Mattia Di Chilio in the second half. What did he do? He did nothing. Nothing good, nothing bad. Well, one slip of marking. 6, 5.5. I don't know.
5.5 average. A lot of averages tonight. Well, wait till we get to the attack.
Mattia Di Chilio 5.5, guys. Pellegrini had a tough game tonight. How many fouls he has to take? Well, welcome to the club. Welcome to Serie A. Welcome to the derby.
I just want to say as well, if you think this is the worst Juve side in history, go back and watch those teams from 2008, 2009. At least we're not losing to Fulham.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry I had to bring that up.
Say it.
I'm sorry I had to bring up that fucking time. Jesus. 4-1.
Who else? Juan Cuadrado played on the right back. Happy feet.
4.5, and I'm being kind.
Yeah, not a great game.
Far too many misplaced passes. Gave the ball away.
Those crosses in the second half. Oh my god.
Fell over too much looking for a foul, and too hesitant as well. Sorry.
I give him a 4. Awful.
Yeah. Happy feet.
Happy feet. Dancing feet.
Happy about him tonight.
Midfield. Let's start with I don't know, Rabiot, I guess.
A 6. At least he was making an effort, you know. He had a few good runs going ahead, but I'll give him a 6.
I don't know if I can co-sign that.
It's just not enough, you know. 5.5 maximum.
I just think there was a lot of average performances, but you know,
that's the thing, right?
Compared to Cuadrado, I thought it was better than Cuadrado. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the only reason I gave him a 6.
Dybala is not amongst Juve legends. He lost my respect today, says Ryan. Wow. Why today? What did he do today?
I know. If you notice, like after he was off, everything went worse.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at these comments and I'm seeing names like Nedved, Pirlo, Del Piero, Cannavaro, and I just want to go back and watch old games.
I know.
When they were good. They were good.
Zakaria was supposed to be the key to unlock this midfield, to improve this midfield.
I think he was decent today.
A 6. At least he was showing effort, you know. At least he had energy in closing down and making an effort. I mean, there was times when he took players on, but who else was taking players on? So 6.
Fair point.
I gave him a 6.5 actually. I think he was robust, in lack of a better word.
One of the few that actually looked like he gave a shit.
Yeah. Made some good runs too. A couple nice balls.
Don't want any talks about Pogba. No, Morten, you will not have any Pogba talks here. No.
He can rot in Manchester.
We
leave
don't
it
want
at
him
that.
here. Nope. If we talk about Pogba, you can go to some other channel. Not here.
Where's my water?
Oh. Manuel Locatelli.
I mean, it had some good passes.
5.5.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
5.5.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I think
think-
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say something. Maybe this is harsh, but are we starting to overrate Locatelli a little bit?
I think that's pretty tough to say that, in my opinion.
I mean, he was good for Italy last summer when he played for them and he got minutes. He's played well for us when he's got minutes. I think the current crop of midfielders that we've had for so long just make him look so much better than he is. Good player, a very good player, but that bracket that we're looooking for. Maybe he'll go into it. Time will tell.
Maybe is he only as good as his teammates around him?
Well, I mean, he looked pretty good for Sassuolo, and that's not exactly a world class, caliber squad.
Yeah, I don't know. So did Kulusevski for Verona. I mean, it's just I don't know. I miss something. I miss something crazy with Locatelli.
Ryan, I don't think anyone is holding Dybala to the Del Piero standard.
What? Where's that?
Just to be honest. I know you might be disappointed in him, but he's done a hell of a lot for this. But I don't think he's on that level, and I don't think any of his fans are thinking he's gone to that level or past that level.
I'll tell you this right now. There's only one player that played for Juventus that comes anywhere near the idol status of Del Piero, and that's Buffon. No one else. Full stop.
In the modern game, obviously.
Well, my time as a fan,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did De Chilio do to you?
What was said?
Nah, I'm joking. No player comes anywhere near Del Piero.
Oh, goodbye, guys. It was nice talking to you. I can't be associated with that.
What did Milos Krasic do to you?
Oh my God! It looked like Nedved. That's what he done to me. I looked like him, and I was like, "Yes, we got the second coming on Nedved." And then
I thought we had something. I really did. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys.
So did I. I even have his jersey. That's
a collector's item right there.
Yeah, that's when you know.
Okay. Oh,
that's gonna be tough.
5 because he went off injured.
Well,
I mean, it was okay.
I would say 6 because it showed the drop when he was gone. Everything changed.
I mean, that's fair. Like you did notice him away, but
But
I'm just fed up with the injuries. I'm really fed up with the injuries.
That's why I think these games are the toughest to rate, because at the end of the day, you look at the whole result.
Yeah.
And even if a player was outstanding, really, to me, it's hard to still. I think everybody's in that crop of the same results, whether they had a good game or not, after something like this. But
I think we've already covered the only outstanding player for Juventus, De Ligt. Everyone else just kind of faded into the background.
Yeah.
Oof. 6. Yeah. Depressing. Alvaro Morata. What did he do today?
Well, if Dybala's going to get a 6, you got to give Morata 5.5.
You know what? I like the confidence from Morata. I like the fact there was the one time, I think it was in the first half, he had a perfect chance to shoot, but he didn't. He just didn't have the balls to send the rocket. No, I didn't like him today. It's just, I don't know. When game becomes too physical, maybe this is not the game for Morata.
What physical players do we actually have? Well, we're going to get onto one that's supposed to be physical. Let's do this.
Please don't.
The number 7.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about someone else. I was like, just don't even put his name up, please.
Let's go for there. The Magnificent Seven.
Vlahovic 1.5. Wow.
Not going to be far away.
Dusan.
4.5. He did nothing.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna-
kind of harsh.
I'm gonna go even harder. Actually, I'm gonna go 4.
He was
Holy
isolated.
shit.
He did. I mean,
What
Key
good
moments, what do
did
you
he do
remember?
today? And
Yeah,
I
but
get it's not
if-
his fault, of course, that we have this crappy approach, but still.
Yeah, but if you get out tactic, is it the player's fault or is it?
yeah,
the...
but that's on the manager. We're critiquing the player performances right now.
When Vlahovic
like-
gets the ball, what does he do with the ball? Didn't do much, did he?
He did. He held
but
it
he-
up a little bit.
He's not going to go rogue and just do what he wants.
Well, let's rate the manager. Fucking 0.
I'm gonna go 4.
He was poor. He was poor.
He was. I agree.
And now the question is, what does he do about that? Now he hasn't scored in 2 games in a row. Does it break his confidence? He hasn't scored in 2 games. Or will he start grinding and start working and actually, fire some against Villarreal?
Well,
We will find out.
At the very
Reaction.
least,
The reaction.
he looked angry more than deflated.
Yeah. He managed to pass the ball 7 times and didn't have a single shot towards the goal, says Stefan. Wow. 7 times.
To match his number.
Hmm.
Jeez, Louise.
He flops, we cry. That's what happens. Well, that's Stefan is a new guy here. Welcome, by the way. You sound like a perfect guy for Juve therapy. Very depressing and realistic comment.
I think we're going to need more therapy than this.
What do we give Allegri? Huh? I don't have his name here, but what do we give Allegri for this one? I go 3. I go 0. Honestly, big.
Where are you, Allegri?
I'm
Where
gonna
are
give
you?
him 1. I'm gonna give him 1, and that's
So
for
poor,
showing
so
up.
poor.
He woke up. He woke up when they scored.
I'm not gonna. Okay, let's face it. All right, Daniele Rugani injury, unlucky. Alexandro, Luca Pellegrini in there, unlucky, and all that jazz. So that's what he's gonna say. But in all honesty, it's on him, and he needs to face the music. He needs to face the music. He needs to face that criticism. And I dare those Agrestis, the Romanos, the Shiras, or whatever their name is. They need to ask the question. Those nasty questions. Do you feel that this is on you? Do you blame yourself?
Well, and then he'll do that whole
They're never gonna ask the question.
Or when someone does, like a Merda fan on Sky asks him, he'll freak out and say, "Oh well, this isn't a circus, and if you want fun, and then people will be like, "Oh yeah, strong manager! Like what a great leader we have. He's given it to them." That's what happens.
It's quite appropriate that you use the word circus because right now Allegri looks like a clown.
Stefan, the only thing that's going to get rid of your sadness if you are above the legal drinking age is a couple brews.
I'm gonna give you some positive stuff.
You want to know how I got through that game? Alcoholism caused by Juve.
I'm gonna tell you something, Stefan. You know what's gonna helps us getting through these losses and these draws and these idiotic performances is the hope that the next game we'll see something different. That's the hope.
There's always hope.
And then you'll be disappointed again, and then the circle of madness begins.
Why do you think I'm bald?
That's a real shame. This is the curse of being a Juve fan through not only the good eras of the 9 Scudetti, but also the banter era, the Scudetti, and now maybe incoming another banter era.
Well, let's be real. This is what it's about being a football fan. You go through the good, you go through the bad, and you hope the good come back.
Oh yeah,
And you do it together. That's the important thing.
And
you do
you
this
stick.
together.
You stick
together
with your club.
Come rain, come shine, come Cristiano Ronaldo's, come Daniele Rugani's, come Marco Marchionni's, freaking Christian Poulsen. We're all there. We're there.
Christ, Poulsen.
I can give you
Poulsen, song. Oh Christ, that was
Thiago,
Sorensen,
Legaratagli,
Mota.
Why are we doing this?
Molinaro. The only thing you will see a different in next game is a new low, says Morton. Well, please don't say that. It's only Friday night.
Hey, it's only up from here, really. Once you
Wow.
once you hit the bottom.
We're not at the bottom yet. We didn't lose.
Wow, shit! It sure shit feels like what.
The bottom comes when we finish the season in fifth.
Don't you see the glasses half full or half empty?
Well, I mean,
at
the end of the day, like over the past, what is it? We'll say 3 years. You get to the low where it's like, does it even really phase you? I don't know. To me, I've gotten to the point where it doesn't really. I'm not shocked anymore. There's no. They've taken the sheen off of even losing. To be quite honest,
freaking Belotti.
I think the frustrating thing is the Juventus fans. It's been a gradual decline.
Exactly.
Like since Sarri was appointed, it's been a gradual decline. It's been like, oh, eliminated in the round of 16. Oh, that's so frustrating. And then you think that's as bad as it's going to get, and then it gets to the stage where, hang on, you might not even be in the Champions League.
Yeah. Or it happens again to another shit team.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have. Allegri. What does he have to say?
Oh, God. Lord have mercy.
I'm trying to find what he said, if he says anything.
Well, this is the performance you get when you're a mid-table team, and we must accept this fact. Accept the fact you should be unemployed, you prick.
No, it doesn't say. If anyone has anything from Max Allegri, please let us know in the chat before we end this stream. We need to know what madness is cooked.
I'm looking.
Because otherwise...
Let's see what the great translators of the space have to say.
Mamma mia.
Juventus have drawn 4 of their last 6 derbies against Torino.
At least we didn't lose them.
Did you listen to the podcast from the Black and White and the Read All Over? What's the name? Yeah, I think.
Read All Over.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they had a good. They had a good. Okay, here it comes.
There's not many good Juventus podcasts out there.
I agree.
Here we go. Allegri, listen up. Here comes Allegri. Vlahovic, question mark. He caught this is a translation from Italian, so I'm sorry if it's not 100%. Vlahovic, question mark. He caught an important defender like Bremer, who gave him a hard time. He is not used to play mentally every 3 days. He is not a Martian. Let's give him time to adapt. Okay. Defending the players.
Well, the problem isn't Vlahovic.
The problem is the manager's a Martian. Excuses.
So someone posted underneath the Juve held to derby draw. Give us Landucci ball for the rest of. Was that purely a coincidence?
Yes, it was. It gotta be.
We've already had a guy in charge of little experience. Let's not do that again, please.
We came from intense games in the course of the championship. We can't think of playing well every game.
Oh my
we came
god.
from good games.
Oh my god, it gets
We
better.
didn't take advantage. We didn't take advantage of the opportunities, and we conceded a goal from a non-dangerous action. What does that even mean? We conceded against Atalanta with a lucky shot, but we still conceded. Now we concede from a non-dangerous action. What a cross from the left wing, passing Alexandro, not dangerous. Come on, man.
Anything that comes from that close to your goal is dangerous. Come on now. How long has this guy been a
Massimiliano
man?
Allegri tried to find the positives. I gotta hand it to Football Italia though. This one thing they're good at is efficiency. They're pretty quick with the.
Oh my god! It's the excuses that annoy me. Own up to your crap.
I don't see the problem of saying we played like absolute shit. We need to get over this. I don't understand what harm could that do? I don't understand.
The point matters because with the point we followed up on the positive results we've had in the last 2-3 months. It wasn't easy. We weren't brilliant compared to Torino, but we played a good game. Paradoxically, yeah. Anyway, we conceded a goal in our best moment. Typical, huh? In the first half, we've had 2-3 situations where we could have scored, but not in the second half. Then they weren't clean. Then we weren't clean in the second half, but I think it's a normal path. It's natural when you're playing in the league, especially when you're aiming to be top 4. So a draw isn't to be thrown away. Oh, he settles for the draw.
It's natural to throw points away.
It's natural. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is Juventus, not fucking Siena or something like that. You know what I mean? Jesus.
Bro,
I'd say that
honestly.
the guy here it gets better. I'd say
great.
that the guys played a good game in terms of commitment and intensity. They tried to win until the end.
Oh yeah.
And here it comes. So it's a point that we take home and allow us to extend the positive streak.
Fucking positive.
Oh my god, this is a clown fest, man. Holy shit.
What positive?
I'm not worried at all. Also, because during the season, there are injuries, and those we have and who are fit are unlisted. We'll play on Tuesday against Villarreal, and then we will prepare for Empoli. Mamma mia. Okay. Vlahovic, yes, we covered that one with Vlahovic. Let's not forget that he comes from a team that is having a very good season, but he played 1 game a week. He's played 6, so I think it's normal for him to grow. What is excuses?
How can he feel positive when Atalanta are behind us with 2 games in hand? What planet is he living on? What planet is he living on?
Oh shit.
You have to grow, you have to get used to it, all the things you need in a great team. Otherwise, physically you can't manage to play a game every 3 days. That's okay, that's fine. He has to grow. We get that, but he can't still be criticized, can't he?
Professional football player cannot play a game every 3 days.
The 3 strikers were well marked, but you have to move more. Rabiot's situation, you have to do a lot more. I asked Vlahovic to go to Rodriguez' side. These are situations of the game you have to learn.
So then I ask this then. If I'm the journalist who asked him that question, I say, so if he can't play 3 games in a row, why'd you play him 3 games in a row? If you think he can't play, why is he starting then?
Because he doesn't trust anyone else.
Well,
because Moise Kean is crap. That's why.
Like honestly, honestly, I don't understand. It makes no sense. It's
all I heard was a kid saying my dog ate my homework.
Yeah.
Excuses.
And then this bunch of crap with the rest of the.
It's okay, guys. We're on a positive streak.
We're undefeated. Yay.
But to be honest, I have a feeling we're gonna beat Villarreal this way. We're gonna win, and everybody's gonna forget about this. I know how this story gets written. We're gonna win.
Painting over the cracks.
It's gonna be paper, and then we're fighting on the last day to get into the top 4. And you know what? This year we might actually get bit in the ass, and that's what's gonna happen.
Well, I think
because there's no Ronaldo to score the goals.
Wow, Daniel's talking nonsense about Cristiano.
Yeah, I want Ronaldo back. What's going on?
Yeah. Let's bring him back up. He probably accepts.
Oh shit.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, that Coppa Italia against Fiorentina is going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah.
They're a good team. And apparently we're shit.
But it is 2 legs. It is 2 legs, so.
Oh yeah. So
what makes them a good team?
The reason Fiorentina were a good team is because they had Vlahovic scoring for fun. Now we have the guy that was scoring for fun, and oh wow, he can't score for fun at Juventus. I wonder why.
That's because they play better football.
One handcuffed behind the back. That's what that is for Juventus.
Oh yeah.
Free Caio Jorge. Yeah, I don't know what he's good at all. I haven't even seen him play. It's like 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there.
Well, exactly.
So why did we even bring him?
That's the better question.
Should have loaned them out.
Why are we signing players? I don't understand why we even brought him, just so that other teams wouldn't get him. Is that what we're in the business of now, or continuing?
Commercial move. I don't know.
I don't understand, boys. I really don't.
Yeah, we tried that whole commercial move thing, and yeah, here we are.
All right, guys. Thank you. I think we're gonna end up this stream. No more misery. Let's look ahead towards Villarreal. Maybe if we're able to sleep tonight, maybe we'll think differently tomorrow. Or maybe not. We'll see. But it was not a pleasure, but it was a pleasure because being in company of these 2 gents, Daniel to the right, Graham on the bottom. And all of you guys who joined the stream, thank you so much for watching this one. Don't forget to like this one before you go away. And, what happens next? Villarreal game on Tuesday night. Probably going to do a stream for that as well. Hopefully we're going to win. Hopefully we're going to produce something that resembles Juve Football Club rather than Siena Football Club.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching once again. Fino alla fine, upwards and downwards. We're still sticking by our club, even though, yeah, it's doom and gloom period at this moment. It is what it is.
Ciao for now, guys.
Ciao. See ya.
Ciao.